Back with another episode, man. 21 Vibe the podcast.
Yes,
We
sir.
live on another Wednesday. We got a special episode for the fans right now.
This the biggest episode.
Yeah, on God.
Right, the most people for sure.
This shit bigger than Scrap In, young bro.
Yeah, we the expanding for sure. Jose Ryder, how you feeling?
I'm good.
You
I'm
alright?
good. Yeah. I like to see that we got an even playing field tonight.
Yeah, we do.
This shit might get messy. I might walk off on set of this bitch tonight.
For sure. See him up. You
What's
alright?
poppin'? You know I'm good, my nigga.
You good?
Yeah.
First lady.
What's up, though?
You
Nah,
alright?
you gotta say
Yeah.
what it do.
First lady.
What it do?
What it do? What it do? So starting off, we got Miss Cam London live from the Amateur Podcast.
What's up?
Yeah,
Yo.
Yeah.
long time
Where
coming.
your energy at, man? You be more
Long time
crunk.
coming.
Okay, damn, I'm trying to keep it professional, but shit, y'all want me to get out of character, I will.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. Yeah.
Nah,
on
we
that type of-
turn. We got Miss Jayla in the building.
What's
Miss
up?
Baddie South Fashion Guru, everything.
Period.
You lit.
Serial entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You got a serial entrepreneur.
With the
on
black
show.
on today, the black jacket,
right.
ripping her shit, but
Nah, for
cocaine
sure.
Jayla for sure.
For sure. So we get this thing started. I know we had talked about some current events earlier. What y'all want to go with?
Okay, now I don't know much. I didn't really read too much into it, but
Yeah.
the Bama basketball player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently this nigga done caught a capital murder charge. Unfortunately.
Tender dick.
Unfortunately. Right, because he got
She ain't
turned
wanna
down.
get,
Yeah.
It was something like
Something like he got turned down, so he gave his friend a gun, and I guess the friend shot. I don't want to be putting out misinformation, but
That's all
honestly, I just didn't unfortunately, I didn't read the entire article. But how about y'all? Y'all know
I've
what
been
y'all know
seeing some mixed shit. So I've been hearing that the internet kind of trying to twist the story.
about? Okay.
a
As
little bit.
always.
It was the mama though. The mama said
yeah.
he
She
went.
killed my baby
Because she wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
What you been hearing?
I just been hearing that the internet switched it up. Well, I've been hearing that they was into it with some other dudes and she got caught in the crossfire.
Okay.
I think she was with her boyfriend though.
Yeah.
What?
I think he got into it with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then
her.
she
They shot the car.
about
They was
I
shooting
think he
the
tried to
boyfriend.
talk to her.
Okay.
And then the boyfriend got mad.
God, that
and then
makes sense.
they had some words and then they shot in the car, he shot back. He
That
got
makes
shot in the arm, she got shot in the head.
So who shot first? The boyfriend?
I think they shot first.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then the boyfriend shot back.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what I read on
But
That's
I'm
so
saying, but like
unfortunate.
as a boyfriend, when do you get mad by somebody trying to talk to your girl?
When they do it in person and you right there.
Yeah.
Enough
And
to
you like-
shoot him now? Like, come on now. We all trying to go home.
Nah,
at
but
the
they
end of
shooting
the
at
night.
him.
They shot at him. He defended
Oh.
himself.
Yeah,
Right,
he
right,
defending him
right.
and he good. They shooting at him.
But Rod said, as a boyfriend, when you get mad for somebody trying to talk to your girl, like,
You know what I'm saying? When they do it in your face.
When they do it in front of you, yeah. But what
you
if?
disrespectful.
They be on that. They be like,
Yeah, that
yeah.
disrespectful.
yeah.
Especially they be like, I don't give no fuck about your nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Like,
that,
you gotta,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's kind of like y'all
Oh,
been
God.
seeing the little videos that's going around like on Instagram and stuff, where like the dudes be going up the escalator.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they be telling
like-
other folk guns.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
no,
That's
that's
this
Yes,
crazy.
they would get you beat
you
the
get
fuck
that shit
up.
straightened out right there
Yeah.
because you see that she with somebody.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I guess because I don't really know what happened with the whole like shit that just happened with the boy in Alabama, but
Yeah.
I feel like, let's just say if she was by herself or if they weren't directly by each other and he tried to shoot his shot and she was like, no, I'm good, I got a nigga.
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
if she
saying.
went back
Yeah.
and told her dude about it, then I can see that. You know, that's a little bit of a different scenario.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I just feel like if you come from, cause like I know somebody that like used to like mentor him or like work with him like from their hometown or whatever. I want to say the little boy might be from like Maryland or something.
Yeah.
Or like DC area.
DC. He from
Yeah.
DC.
He from DC. And so I know somebody that used to like train him or like work with him on some basketball stuff. And so for me, I just feel like when you get the opportunity to change your life
Right.
and really choose a different path that
Yes.
could affect you long term in a
Right.
positive way, it's okay to leave certain shit behind. Like
Yeah.
it don't mean that you being a sellout. It don't mean that you giving up on your hood, or it don't mean that you feeling like you better than people. What is happening in this, I feel like, is God is giving you the opportunity to show people that you can really make it out,
Do some other
Yeah.
shit.
and you can really do something different with yourself. You ain't
Right.
gotta keep reverting back to your
Yeah.
old ways. So
Right.
sometimes I wish that young people would just learn to be leaders and not be afraid of what the other people that are still in the same place and ain't trying to do
Period.
nothing with
Yeah.
their life are gonna say or how they gonna think, because baby, they not where you at.
Right.
Right.
So it's okay to, and I hate to say it like this, it's okay to leave those people behind, even if it's only temporarily, so that you can go and further your career and you can do something so that
Yeah.
you
Leave
can
that
reach
behind
back and help
forever.
those people.
For
But
sure.
trying to
For
have
real.
one foot in and one foot out the door, it never really works because you always get caught up doing some shit that's really beneath you. And look at them.
Yeah. Now you got a fucking capital murder charge. That is so unfortunate.
That's crazy.
Like,
It's so unfortunate. I hate that for him.
Yeah, me too.
Be
but-
honest, if I was in that position, the nigga try to talk to my girl, and it's just like with the world going on. You know what I'm saying, babe?
Yeah,
Come
fuck
on.
that shit.
I ain't motherfucking get no altercation with the niggas. I know how these niggas is.
Yeah.
You on the
kill
strip
nigga,
in
like-
T-Town.
Exactly.
A lot of people out there, oh, nigga might say, nigga, you
There's a
weak.
dick pulling
You know what I'm
contest on that
saying?
strip.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
like to the point.
Who the big dog?
You feel me? Hey, all right, baby, come on. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He might have said something that made them niggas to even pull the gun out.
Yeah.
Folk gotta stop playing with folk too, though.
You know
bro.
niggas
Folk
tend
gotta-
about that gun.
But like
Folk
I
gotta
said,
stop playing with folk too,
but
though.
just like
Folk
she
gotta
said,
stop
just like
playing
she
with folk
said
too,
though,
though.
you gotta stand in the environment you in. Now when the airport nigga do that, boy, I'm finna beat your ass.
In the airport, nigga, you can be on a no-fly list. That's federal property.
I don't
What are you
give a fuck.
thinking? I give a fuck.
That's a respect thing.
If
My
we
nigga
in the
said,
airport
"I
and
drive
somebody
there
tries
once, I
to
got
I'm
you."
beating his ass, boy.
sit in the lounge where these niggas can't get in
I'm
there.
beating
They'll
that nigga
lounge
ass.
me.
No, man,
But
I'm
it's
not
just to the
fighting.
point.
gotta
I
go.
know this nigga ain't got no gun.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta
Beating his
go.
ass.
I
Y'all
gotta
know
catch
for a fact
this
he ain't got no
flight.
gun.
He got no gun.
Like,
We
ain't
finna
no
leave each
way.
other everything.
That's
You feel
one.
me?
That's one place I'm pussy. It's in the airport.
No,
In the airport,
That's
right? In
one
the airport.
place.
I'm sorry, catch me anywhere else.
They
but
won't
the
put you
airport.
on the no-fly list, nigga.
I can drive, I got a car.
Oh, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing
You gonna be
that.
riding by yourself
drive across the
water.
America forever, guys.
But I'm just saying, like, the smart way, like you said, the
I
airport,
get
I
what
know
you're
this
saying.
nigga
I
ain't
get
got
what
no
you're
gun.
saying. I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I get what you're saying,
But
no,
we on
still not the airport.
we on the strip, we in T-Town, you got all these people out here.
Yeah.
He might say something to your girl, nigga might say, oh, nigga, you pussy. Now he turned around, you know what I'm saying? Now you nigga pull the gun out and shot the car up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the airport, nigga, I know you ain't got no gun. And me and my girl going out them you grabbed her, I'm finna beat your ass, boy.
I can't
Nah,
do
for
it.
sure.
There.
No, for real.
If my girl come tell me somebody try to talk to her, I ain't turning up off that.
Yeah, you'll let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just coming to tell me that, I ain't finna turn up off
Bro,
that.
I'm
I'm
on
not
type.
even telling my man nothing like
I ain't
that.
Why not though?
Especially,
I'm not.
I feel like
What?
this. Tell my
No,
man.
I feel- I
It
feel-
depends on how
myself.
aggressive that nigga was though.
Yeah.
You're right.
Especially
but
we still out. Hey,
but
they need
I
to watch
feel-
that nigga. That
I
nigga
feel
just
like
tripping in the
this,
bathroom.
I feel like if he was aggressive with it, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if I know I look good as fuck, so
Period.
True.
a nigga gonna try to talk to me regardless.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, like you can look, but you can't touch. My man is right here.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna come to my man and tell him that another nigga tried to talk to me
If
when
I
I look
told-
good and my nigga look good. Bitches
Right.
looking at him, niggas looking at me like
Can't
that
get
shit
mad
come with
about
the
shit like
territory.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I know not to disrespect my man. I know I would never disrespect my man. Like
Right.
you gonna be mad
Yeah.
because in the next you might talk to me while I'm in the bathroom or when you see me by myself, but in the next breath you gonna see me and my nigga hugged up, caked up together, looking good, and you wishing it was you. Like
Yeah.
I have
Yeah, facts.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I'm like,
And then like that's the real reason why I asked the question, cause like it's a big ass difference between a nigga trying to talk to your girl right there in front of you. 'Cause
right.
if they trying to do it right there in front of you, it ain't even about my girl no more. Now it's all about
Yeah,
me.
right.
Yeah.
It's really about me now.
It is. It's
Cause now
really
you disrespecting
yeah,
me.
you right.
You know what I'm saying? But like your girl come back and tell you like, hey, like that nigga try to talk to me. Okay, I get that. Like you bad.
Yeah,
you supposed
exactly.
to. Like,
Right.
know what I'm saying?
You gotta like tell my nigga about every nigga that ever tried to talk to me. Like we'll be talking all day, nigga.
Baby,
Yeah, I
talking
might-
here for a long time.
Okay, for a
I
long
might be
time.
the type. I see a nigga talking to my girl. I might just walk up
Long
and
time.
smack on the ass or something.
God.
A kiss on the mouth or something and walk
Oh, I
off.
like shit like
Bitch
that.
ass.
I'm like, you see,
Yeah.
I know niggas want my woman because I got
Walk
a
up,
badass
smack on the
woman.
ass.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I be
Like,
like, oh, you see daddy. That's why I want you.
yeah.
Oh God. What if it's the opposite though?
Pictures on my Insta.
What would y'all do if y'all saw a girl trying to talk to y'all nigga in front of y'all?
Oh,
And she
it's
being
funny.
disrespectful?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
That's disrespect.
I'm telling about mine. I'm
First of all, it's
flipping
getting
shit on
checked.
mine. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Look, period.
It's getting checked like it's
I'm checking.
disrespect.
I'm checking and hoe. Period. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
But see, I just feel like at the end of the day and the beginning of the morning,
On my mama.
on my mama and hers too, bitch, on whatever you love. Ain't no bitch coming up to me or my nigga disrespecting us like
Yeah.
that. You're not even you're not even gonna play with my body like that.
Yeah. And I hate
you
when,
know what to do. Find you somewhere safe to play. This ain't it.
and I hate when bitches be like, I don't fight over nigga. I'm fighting over mine.
fighting over mine.
Bitch, what you talking about? That's
Because you disrespectful. At this point,
because like you said, it don't even come down to my nigga no more. It's the fact that you see me right here and you're really trying
And they
this
be
out.
on it.
You're trying it. You're
Play
trying
stupid
it.
games, get stupid prizes.
And I'm that nigga, I'm fighting too.
Period.
I'm pulling that bitch out. Whatever.
Yeah, I like my nigga to swing on a bitch.
Period. My nigga gonna listen. My
Oh,
nigga
you
gonna
want me
stand
to
behind
say,
me.
man, you weak.
I want you
I'm
coming
holding
fucked
ass
up
baby.
about me.
Baby.
Coming fucked up about me.
Baby.
Beat that hoe up.
Period.
Oh, God. I'm fighting my bitch.
Well, stand behind me.
I might hold that hoe, let that hoe go crazy on that hoe. Go crazy on that hoe.
Get her, babe. Whoop her ass.
Oh, God.
Y'all ratchet.
I'm ratchet about mine, baby.
If you
Yeah,
gonna
get
take
ratchet
me down
about
like
yours.
then we
Bro, I'm
just
from Isley, bro. I'm fine with mine.
I'm
Cause.
going
Nah, me
there.
too.
But get what you said.
Bitch, I'm going all the way there.
Period.
I done already did.
That's what you
I done already did.
That's what you asked for at this point.
I done already did.
Just like you said, when you get home, what you gonna say? Damn, man. No, I can't go. I gotta go home with her.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Beat
I
that hoe
can't let
up.
shit
Beat
ride
that
out
hoe up. Deal with the content later, baby. Put a one out, make a bun, whatever. Beat that hoe up, though.
But I ain't gonna lie though, if my girl beat a bitch ass by me, she gonna have a prize the next morning.
Hey, but what if your girl get beat up, though?
Oh.
Yeah, what if your girl
What
get
if your girl get
your girl
She
get
not
beat
getting
up?
beat up.
can't
Yeah,
say
yeah,
Not while you
yeah.
around. If you let your bitch get beat up while you around, you a
Yeah, you
fuck
pussy. You a
nigga.
pussy nigga.
Yeah.
You cannot let your bitch
No.
get beat up.
No.
Never that.
Hold on. Hold on.
I feel like this. I feel like this. Let's just be real about it. I feel like if it's a one-on-one fight, if they catching that one, you
Ain't
gotta
no
let her
catching
catch
no
your
one though. No, hell no.
Now she getting beat up. She
Ain't no
not
catching no
catching
one.
What that nigga said on that song, we snapping that bitch. Ain't no fight foul.
It really
Jumping
ain't
in.
because
Ain't no catching no one.
if it's a way bigger bitch and she getting the best of me and
Lil'
this bitch
bitch.
like tearing my eye up like
Well,
at the end of the day you
Hey, but
you gotta
Neil,
know how to me. My nigga come pulling bitches off like hold
But-
on.
He better
but-
break
but
it up or
Neil.
something. I wouldn't say for him to fight her, but
Yeah.
at least break it
At
up.
least
Right.
break it
Fight
up.
her.
Beat that hoe up.
No.
Beat that hoe
No.
up.
but
Beat
but
that
but
bitch
Neil,
up.
but
Take
Neil,
her wig off.
but
Fuck
Neil,
my girl face.
Beat that bitch
Fuck.
Like bitch, no.
I gotta look
she
at this
getting
shit.
the best of me and
But-
my
but-
shit
I
starts
don't even
swelling
want the
up.
awkward moment
You
after
gotta come
this.
break this shit the
Better
fuck
beat
up.
that hoe ass.
but look though,
This
but
hoe up off of me. She 300. Like get this hoe
Neil,
up off of
but
me.
no, Neil, cause at the same time, I'm not even. Ain't no 300 bitch finna even approach me on no shit like that. Ain't no girl 300 pounds finna approach me and be like, I'm trying to talk to you. She know better.
Nigga, I'm talking about if
They
a bitch
don't,
just,
though.
I'm
They
saying if a
do,
bitch just
bro.
want to fight me and I'm with my nigga.
She said it ain't even
and
about
this
you.
Bitch,
She just got beef with her.
I just got
Ain't no
these
300
shorties
pound
don't
girl
like me.
finna approach me be like, oh, I want to talk to you.
Listen,
No,
they
she said the
do.
girl
Right.
just
That's
got
not what I'm
beef with
talking
her.
about. A bitch that's mad
That's beefing
heavy
with her.
want to fight me,
Ain't
and
nothing to do
she
with you.
get the best of me because she's a big bitch. And my niggas with me, and he see that this bitch is getting the best of me. Nigga, you better come and intervene.
Better throw a brick
yeah,
in her
yeah.
head.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
God.
like,
Oh,
put,
God.
like get the push and pull and
God.
some.
I feel it.
So if your
Oh,
nigga
God.
was getting beat up, you'll fight the nigga.
No, I was
Absolutely,
hold on,
absolutely.
hold on,
I'm
hold
throwing my
on,
fucking hands on my
hold on.
nigga.
Taking a brick to a nigga head.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
hold
I'm
on.
throwing hands on my nigga any day.
Cause that's something I want to ask y'all. 'Cause
Yes.
I saw that on the internet. If your nigga get beat up,
Yeah.
or if you watch your nigga get beat up in a one with another nigga, how do you handle that? When y'all go home.
At the end of the day, like that's like watching my friend fight. Like that's my people. Like
All right, well, if he lose and you jump in and y'all still lose, and it's his fault, how do you handle that when you go
We just
home?
gonna have a quiet ride home.
Right, it's gonna be a quiet ride home.
But nah, I
Man,
ain't
when
watching
nigga
my
get
nigga
whooped in
beat
front of that
up.
gun, bro, I'm so scared of that.
I ain't watching my
I'm
nigga
scared of
beat
that.
up.
I'm like, hey, bro,
How
did
you
your
gonna
best,
say something
bro.
to her after you get whooped?
I'm,
You did your
I'm
best,
jumping
bro.
in that shit.
What you gonna say to her after you get whooped?
Hey, you did your best too, babe.
Shit gonna start an argument.
You can't even start an argument after that, bro.
He said that and they whoop you.
Damn. Damn,
You ain't
baby.
say, you ain't say shit, we whooped your ass.
We talked about this before though. It's like what you was like, what y'all do if your nigga got beat up or whatever. It's like you can't beat up everybody on earth, so
Nah,
you
I'm
might
fact.
win. You might lose a fight. You know what I'm saying? So if he lose a fight, I'm
If a
still
n-
going.
These
If a
girls
nigga
ain't
beat me
going
up,
for that.
Like he
If a
that
nigga beat me up, I'm a fight anytime I win.
Oh, God.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
Who you lose all rounds, bro? You just gotta go home, bro.
Man,
You just
fuck
gotta-
no. I'm fighting till I win.
You gonna be tired.
Or just
Shit.
catch him next time. Like
I'm gonna catch that
get your
nigga one
ass
time
next
he don't want to
yeah.
fight.
Right.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And that fight I win ain't gonna matter about none of the fights I lost. Cause I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him.
Gonna talk your shit on the internet. Yeah, I beat this pussy ass nigga.
Finally.
I'm gonna beat that.
Finally.
Hey,
Like
Mimi and
Kayla.
Kayla. Yeah, it's on site every time. It's Tom and Jerry with them every time.
Yeah,
Who?
Momo.
Who y'all talking
But did
With
Momo
Momo and
Momo did better.
Who these
She
folks
did
is,
better.
y'all? Who these
That's
folks is?
yeah, Miami best
Momo
friend.
is Carisha best friend,
Uh-huh.
and Kayla and
It's
her
Vaughn.
name is
Vaughn
Vaughn
brother.
little
Sister.
sister.
Okay,
It's his
okay.
sister.
King
And so-
Von.
Yeah.
Okay,
And so basically
okay.
they had been back and forth, you know, with the same nigga, and so Kayla pulled
They be
up on
fighting it
her
out.
like
Yeah.
like
Oh, that was in
They
the
have a fight
car.
reunion.
and they had
Yes.
that fight.
I saw that.
And then Momo had her baby, so I think it was like, okay, yeah, bitch, I didn't.
And
have
wasn't
my
her
baby.
nigga with her the first time?
Yeah,
was there
somebody
both
was with her.
times.
She
They
got
was in
beat
the
up
car,
though,
wasn't
man.
it?
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
it
She
was
got
just-
beat up
She got beat up the
in
first
front of her
time.
nigga though.
Yeah.
And then the
That's
second
You gotta
fight
break
happened
up.
in the bathroom. The second fight happened in
gotta
the
leave that
bathroom,
nigga
and it
out
was
of
real quiet.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I felt like he was trying to coach her through the
He
fight.
was trying to coach her.
But she wasn't following his directions.
You gotta stop being a coach.
That's
You
all.
playing
That was
the
so
game.
beautiful.
Right.
She's a
But-
beautiful girl.
But
Like
in her
she just
defense,
ain't no
right,
fighter.
in her
Clearly.
defense, you know, she's a really pretty girl, and so you know, like she said, that she's not a fighter, and that's okay because
Yeah.
every woman does not have to be a fighter.
Facts.
She stood 10 toes down though.
Yeah,
She did.
I feel like it was an even fight. Nobody really won or
Yeah,
lost that
facts.
fight. They both kind of like, you know, to me
Yeah.
it was an even fight. It was a tie.
I think so too.
Even this
yeah.
last one was
for sure.
even
I
to
say
me.
tie too, Jayla. I say a tie too,
Yeah.
because it wasn't like I wanted Momo to do her big one on that, and she didn't. But she didn't go out how she went the first time.
Right.
So shout out to Momo.
She came back, tried to defend her honor. Shout out to you, Momo.
Yeah.
Period, girl. If you decide to get her one more time, just, you know, shoot the cash.
Yeah. Something like
Oh, God.
something.
So look, while we talking about fighting, Jay, I gotta ask you something.
Yeah, come on, say that. Hey,
Yeah.
I gotta ask you something. I gotta ask you something.
Miss Slider bitch.
I gotta ask you something.
Miss
Slider
Slider
bitch.
bitch.
I
Yeah.
definitely
Cause you
will.
got a good innocent image, but
Yeah.
like I just told you before we started shooting, I've seen you live in action.
Yeah.
And you got some hands on you. I
Yeah.
give you that.
She be fighting.
Oh, she be
Yeah.
bumping fucked up.
I
I
She
mean,
bumping.
bitches-
and
the
Betty,
fuck up.
Betty's
No,
one
she
nothing.
bumping.
Betty's one nothing.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
you had
you.
to see her on her
Bro,
season.
she
You
bumping.
I
had to
beat
see her on
bitches
her
the fuck up,
season.
and I hit bitches first.
No, she
Yeah.
bumping.
I don't lose fights, and I'm
Period.
beating your ass every single time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's a known fact.
From
Like,
what I watch, you
a
3-0.
pretty girl.
No fact.
I'm a pretty girl, but I
turning.
definitely got them hoes, and I don't
turning.
start no shit with nobody.
Period.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm
the
a
best-
finish it
that's the
every
best
single
part.
time.
So
Yeah.
you turn like an 18-wheel on Pratt City
She
Road.
turned.
Whatever the fuck that mean, yeah.
Pratt City Road small.
Fuck
Oh,
that
God,
means.
it's so
Whatever-
small.
That shit
whatever
so
that
small. 18. Oh, so you
Exactly.
turning. I gotta watch this shit.
Whatever.
You
Send me
got
that
to.
shit, G.
Look, you gotta look up the highlights
Send
on
the
these
clip.
videos.
Gotta send the clip.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I'm known
Jayla
for that
fights.
because I was on. Okay, so I was on Bad Girls Club first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got in a lot of fights on Bad Girls Club. Like there was one girl I beat her up 3 times in one day.
Yeah.
Shit.
So that was
Breakfast,
like
lunch,
that was
and
like
Remind
a
me who
whole
that was.
thing.
Was the white girl?
The white girl
Yeah.
Gina.
Okay.
She was one of the
You calling
places.
names out. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Get messy
What
with
they gonna
motherfuckers.
do? Get beat up again?
We'll beat your ass again. All
Fuck,
6
yeah.
of our ass,
What she
goddamn.
gonna do? Get beat up
Who else you
again?
beat up in the industry? Oh, let's get messy on this motherfucker. Who else you beat up in the industry?
It just be the girls that be
No,
on,
no. Who else you beat up in the industry?
Stop.
Shit. Fuck
Nah, he
that.
right. Go ahead.
She was
That's
fighting.
all.
She was fighting.
Nah,
She
he
was
right.
fighting
Go
on
ahead.
her
You
season.
think? Go ahead.
But no, like
And she was
I
sliding.
seen you though, but I
Yeah.
fuck with it. Cause
Yeah.
everything that you said, I can vouch for it. Like, you don't be starting shit.
They
You
know.
definitely be, handling it. But I do want to ask, just for the fans and the viewers and shit, like, do you be worried about losing fights on camera? That's tough now, fighting on camera. Cause one thing that we just said about niggas losing fights, girls losing fights, I feel like it's okay. If your nigga lose a fight in front of you, if it ain't on camera, I feel like y'all can bounce back.
I'm weak.
But your shit, cameras always rolling. That gotta be in the back of your head. I can't lose that motherfucker on national TV.
And my little sister Lex at home watching.
Shout out to Lex. Shout out to my sister Lex.
Can't lose this shit.
Honestly, I don't want to sound cocky when I say this because anybody can lose a fight. But I think just the environment that I was raised in and like how I was groomed as a person, as a fighter, I know how to fight. Like I don't just get in there swinging. I don't go trying to pull bitches' hair. I'm not one of them. Like I'm straight jabbing and face shots every single time.
Combo. They got the combo.
yeah.
So for me, because I know how to fight and I have a technique for when I fight, for me, like, I know I'm gonna hit you first every single time because I want the upper hand.
Facts.
Right.
I'm never letting you get close enough to me to hit me. Like, if you get close enough to me, like, I have this thing about me, like, if you step on the other side of my fingertips, to me, that means you're in my personal space and I can hit you.
Mean that.
Yeah.
So
And
if you get in my personal space, if you talking too loud or anything, I'm hitting you off rip. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. Even if my demeanor is calm, I'm running in your shit.
Yeah.
So that's just what it is. So for, like, to your point, I don't ever worry about losing a fight on TV because I ain't met no hoe yet that can beat my ass.
Nah, for sure.
Heard you.
I'm not
fought
saying
some
that
big bitches though.
I'm not
She
saying
did
that
fight
I'm
a
out
big
here.
bitch.
You
I'm
fought
not
some
saying
big
that I'm out
bitches.
here
She fought a
looking
big
for a
bitch.
fight because I never go looking for a fight.
And you don't. And you
But
mind
if
your motherfucking
any
business.
bitch ever want to try it on her best day and my worst day, I promise you I'ma dust you every single time. I don't give a fuck who it is. Right hand to God.
Where you grew up at?
In Atlanta. I'm from Huntsville, but I grew up in Atlanta. Yeah.
Zone 6.
Zone 3.
Zone 3. What's
Yeah.
Zone 3?
South side.
You're right.
I'm
What,
from the
like-
South side.
I'm saying what, like
Zone 3.
zones like South Side, like what?
Name
Like
a hood that we know
Riverdale,
about.
Clayton County. I'm from Clayton County. I grew up in Riverdale. Shout out to Point South. I'm from the Parkway. Period.
God damn.
So you used to fight a lot growing up?
Yeah. But I think like
You used to fight your brothers or
well, me and my older sister used to fight a lot, but we
you used to
moved.
beat your ass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's how it
that's
go.
my older sister.
That's how it
But she taught me how to fight.
Yeah.
But I think what it was for me, like growing up, like I've always been a really cool person, but I think when people meet me, like because I'm a very confident woman and I'm an attractive woman, so people are automatically intimidated by me and they prejudge me before they get to know me.
Right.
And like I'm probably one of the coolest people, one of the most down to earth people you will ever meet.
Nah, for sure.
And I always have to defend myself because the bitch want to talk about me like, oh, because I got long ass hair and I think I'm better than everybody, or you know the whole light skin, dark skin thing. Oh,
That
you
shit
think because you
lame,
light
though.
skin, you pretty, or
Yeah.
you know, it just used to be weird shit like that. But like honestly, like I was poor growing up. Like I was a poor kid. I wore hand-me-downs. You know, we shopped at the thrift
for
store,
sure.
so I never thought I was better than nobody. But
Period.
when I was in school, like I was just a very outgoing type of person. So I think that energy just always like intimidated
Yeah.
people.
That's all
And
it
because
take.
I dealt with so much at home already, like I'm not finna be at home dealing with bullshit from my family and then get to school and deal with it with you bitches too.
Fat.
So
Yeah.
somebody somebody gonna get their ass whooped, and I can't beat my older sister up yet. So y'all hoes next in line.
Yeah.
So
Period.
it just was kind of always like one of those things, but like just me as a person, like I honestly I do not like to fight. Like any fight that I have ever been in, I've never even been mad during the fight. I get mad after the fight. So I be beating people up, not even mad.
Yeah.
It's just because you fucking with me.
Right. You just fucking with me.
I get
so now
mad
I gotta show
after the
you.
fact because it's like, damn, I really just had to go there with you, and like, and then it make me want to fight even more because now my adrenaline is rushing.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's not my personality. Like anybody that know me, like I've had literally the same friends since like elementary school, like the first grade. My longest friend I've had is, you know, since the first grade. The most consistent friends I've had is since the 8th grade. And anybody that knows me, whether before I was on TV, after TV, in the midst of not doing TV and just
Yeah.
like living my life, I've always been the same person. I'm cool as fuck. We gonna get fucked up. We gonna laugh. We gonna have a good time. Just in general, I'm just one of those kind of people. Like
Nah, for
I'm
sure.
real
Yeah.
down to earth. Like, but I don't bother people. So I feel a way like if you try to fuck with me or if you try to like disturb my peace, like I almost feel like I have to defend myself. It's kind of like people put me in a like fight or flight type of like mode. Like
Yeah.
Now you gotta do what you gotta do.
For sure.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Now Cam, I wanna ask you something.
Ask me, bro.
I wanna ask you something. I wanna talk to you about your podcast real quick.
I'm listening.
'Cause y'all got one. I feel like y'all got one of the dopest women podcast. Well, podcasts in general, honestly, in the state.
Facts.
What was your plans on the podcast, and how do you feel like the podcast is like helping y'all or just reflecting throughout the city? Like, what's your goals for y'all podcast?
So I'm not gonna lie, our main goal, of course, we want people to be, you know, smile, laugh. Them jokes gonna fly. I ain't gonna lie,
Nah,
them
for
jokes
sure.
gonna fly. But we want to bring a platform to the city to put people on. Like, we got talent in Birmingham, and I want everybody to see that. Even
For
though
sure.
one of our most viral videos was Anti the Menace, who's from Atlanta. You know, he with QC and stuff like that.
For sure.
But that platform is gonna provide people from Birmingham, so they come to our, they was like, oh, they had Anti, they had Lil Bam, they had Baby Money, all that stuff. Then people come on our page and say, okay, let me check out this artist, let me check out this person. I don't care if you kick rocks. You kick rocks and you good at it.
Yeah.
Come on, sit down. Let's
Nah,
talk
for
about
sure.
it. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I got love for my city, you know. So, yeah, that platform was just... And then, you know, me and Sim, we got a bright personality. Just like she said, like, I feel like people try us too a lot because they don't really know us.
Yeah.
But as they sit down and watch our podcast, it's like, oh, you know, these bitches really cool.
Yeah,
like,
they cool as fuck.
they really funny. So, like, that was just... And it's been flourishing. It's baby steps, but it's been flourishing, and we...
Nah, y'all doing y'all thing.
Hey, we got some shit coming. I ain't gonna...
Y'all
even
doing y'all
lie.
thing. Y'all doing y'all thing. I fuck with that though. I'm heavy on the Birmingham shit. Like heavy. I feel like I always say, like, I feel like that's the only thing like Alabama missing is just niggas embracing where we already at.
United together.
Because, you know, it's always
a lot of niggas still feel like they gotta go to Atlanta to get on.
Yeah,
or go
Atlanta,
here to get
West
on, go there to
Coast.
get on. I feel like the market big enough here for niggas.
Memphis just broke out. So
Exactly.
shit, I feel like we next
What
in
the difference
line.
is?
Yeah.
I think the difference is when those artists get into the industry, they tunnel vision.
Right.
It's so much distractions in Birmingham, and people like they can't help where they come from.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of hating ass niggas too.
That's
So
what the problem is.
That's a lot of hating ass
That's what
niggas.
the
So they
problem
gotta
is.
defend themselves, or they gotta feel like they this big bad person. And so now I was just when you were saying like, you know, the basketball player, like that happens a lot of times in the industry of music. Like we looking at Thug, Gunna, and all that stuff. We looking at these idols go down, like, and that's sad to see because they had so much ahead of them. And they could have easily put that shit behind them, but this how they grew up. Like, this how they learn to eat and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's hard.
Now that shit be given the curse. Like I always tell folks, like the reason we like them is because we think that everything that they saying is authentic.
Right.
Yeah.
So when the authentic shit come out, it's like
Damn.
It's like, damn.
catch-22. Like,
But it's just like some of them
I
niggas
fuck
don't
with you
like,
because I think you real.
Right,
So
but-
some real shit come up. Do I supposed to be like, damn, you wasn't supposed to do that, bro? Like,
But some of them
I
niggas
can't do that
living
either.
like they not living.
Some
like
of them
that.
not like that.
all the person that I can say that's really living like that,
y'all don't think these niggas live like that?
bro. All the person that really living like that, bro, and you can tell it's Thug. That's what they
These
want.
niggas living like that,
Yeah.
bro.
God ain't, bro. Come
I
on,
ain't talking about
cuz.
that. I ain't talking about that.
Like
I'm just
that.
saying,
talking
okay, majority of these rappers, bro, these niggas ain't living like
niggas
that.
The
living like that,
niggas
bro.
around them
No.
living
It's
like
Really
that.
it's really some niggas in the
That's
industry
it. Like,
The
it's the
niggas
niggas
around
around
them. Like that.
them. It's
Bro,
the niggas
I'm just-
around
okay.
them.
He
It's the
push
niggas
size.
around
Them
them.
boys
Okay.
living like that. That's why they
Well,
fucked
yeah.
up.
But you got some on, but I'm saying like these niggas ain't living like that. Some of these niggas rapping nigga lifestyle that around them, bro.
Yeah.
That's true.
These
You
niggas
right.
living like that,
Yeah.
bro.
True.
These niggas ain't never seen no 100 bells.
Yeah, some of these niggas is really living like that, and some of them is around the
Right,
niggas that
niggas
live like
live
that.
like
And so they
that.
got a close view
Yeah.
of it, you know what I'm saying? So they feel
Yeah.
like, oh, I lived it, or I know
Right,
so much
these
about
niggas
it that I
living
can
like that,
speak on
bro.
it. But it's like a lot of these niggas really not living.
And
like
knowing if they go to
But-
jail, they gonna be
but-
somebody's
but-
girlfriend. Like,
But you gotta
be for
understand
real.
though, like, bro, I'm from the streets, bro. I ain't seen this shit from my granddad and my daddy, and I live this shit, so I ain't seen that shit, bro. The average nigga that really live like that, bro, they doing that to take care of their family. They not doing that shit to be sad.
Talk about it. Yeah,
That's no
yeah.
cap shit, bro. So I
Facts,
said,
facts.
you gotta stand
That's a
though, bro.
fact.
I ain't seen this shit, bro. I really live this shit, bro. I ain't been in this bitch and I ain't seen this shit. Like, I'm that now. Bro, I'm not doing that shit. I can easily go out and say, oh, I'm this and that, or shoot a gun, or do all that shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
These niggas ain't
They ain't
living
gonna
like
get you
that,
there.
bro.
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna get you nowhere, but in motherfucking St. Clair, West
Atmo.
Jefferson,
Here get an Atmo.
and like
Yeah,
these
oh,
other
yeah.
niggas telling, so these niggas ain't
They
living like that, bro.
telling.
Like,
Nah, for sure.
that's why I say they going Thug, cause Thug really been living like that
Yeah.
before the rap shit.
For the
bro.
rap shit.
He really living like that, bro. He
Yeah.
really like that nigga, bro. So that's why they want him. They don't want nobody else.
Yeah.
Like his brother. His brother really living like that.
Yeah.
His brother did like 2 or 3 sentences. He really living like that.
Nah, for sure.
The rest
And
of
he
them
ain't
niggas
even
ain't
putting
living
on
like
no
that, bro.
facade. Like, he ain't even out here like, oh, I'm killing niggas. Like, he don't have that thug nigga like look.
Yeah.
It remind me of MC Hammer. If y'all know about MC Hammer, they said like MC Hammer was a thug. Like, that
Really?
nigga was
Yeah.
really like that.
Like that.
Oh,
Like,
God.
I didn't know
that
that.
nigga used
Like
to wear
that.
shiny ass pants, but he'll
Like
he'll
that.
get it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, okay.
And that's who MC Hammer. Thug remind me of MC Hammer. Like, you know, this nigga wore dresses. You
Nah,
know,
facts.
they don't
He
think
was
niggas in
wearing
a dress gonna
skirts.
kill your
Thug
ass.
was wearing
But you gotta look at all the niggas back in the old days, like nigga Barnes, all them niggas, bro, they really dress like that.
Yeah.
But you don't think a nigga in a suit gonna blow your head off.
Oh,
Them
man.
niggas really living
In a
like
dress,
that,
bro.
Them niggas
Fuck
really
the
living
suits.
like that, bro.
Nah,
I
real
seen
shit.
this shit like they really living like that.
Nah, real
Yeah, I'm
shit.
saying some of these rappers, bro, they just living another nigga lifestyle. They just see a like you
Rapping
said,
that nigga lifestyle.
they see another nigga doing this shit around them, and that's what sells.
That's I was just gonna say. That's what
You know what I'm
sells.
saying? That's what sells.
That's what
So,
made that money.
But and to your point, that's why I hate that. Like when niggas do get jammed up or whatever. Like let's just say a nigga really not living like that, or he ain't really one of them ones, and they try to use their lyrics against them in court.
Yeah.
I think that's fucked up because some people are just really good storytellers.
Yeah,
they
facts.
might have just a really
Facts.
good imagination. That's just like saying like, okay, like, all right, so you played a character in a movie, and because you played
Right.
a deranged killer in the movie, we know you committed this crime.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's fucked up because
Nah, yeah.
what separates that profession from this one?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, in, I don't know, like, I guess because I'm in the industry and, like, for instance, even, like, with me being on TV, like, who I am on TV or, like, or just people in general, like, think about who you are at work or, like, how we are all right now sitting here at this podcast. This is one facet of our personality, but
Yeah.
when you chilling with your mama, your family, or
Right.
whatever,
It's totally different.
that's
It's
a
different.
totally,
Yeah.
that's a totally
Exactly.
different person. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It doesn't mean you're not the same person, but it's just like I feel like when they use their lyrics against them, I feel like that's fucked up, and I feel like that's a cop out because you don't know if these lyrics are real or not.
Right.
You don't know if they speaking on something that they seen. You don't know if they've been writing. You don't know if they've been writing crazy stories since they was in fucking the 3rd grade, or like they could just have a wild ass imagination. Like
Yeah.
it could come from them
That's
playing
an art, though. That's an artist.
video games.
That's what an artist
What it
is.
is.
But you get what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
So why are we able to call them artists, and then when we get the art and we love it, we use it against them? It's like a catch-22.
Yeah.
It's just like with
Pussy-ass
women.
niggas telling.
It's just like with women, like you know,
That's what it is.
you know, when women rap, they talk about, oh, y'all don't rap nothing about scamming niggas, pussy and all
yeah.
that
Yeah.
shit. Like this bitch could probably be a church girl. This bitch
Exactly.
probably go to church every Sunday.
Yes.
She
Ain't never
probably be on
scared a
the
nigga in her
pulpit.
life. Ain't never
Never.
cheated on a nigga in her life.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it's like
That's what sells.
She
it
texted
gets
the nigga
people
right back.
going. It gets the people
Yeah.
going. Like, you know, I'm just
And then
that's
for real,
all.
for real, she probably tried both lanes. Like she probably tried the other lane that
Yeah.
rapping about, you know what I'm saying, all the good shit that she be doing and
Yeah.
all that shit. And that
And
shit
it ain't
wasn't-
selling.
That shit ain't selling.
It ain't selling.
So-
She
Yeah.
probably got some hoe ass homegirls that's out here
That
busting
really do,
pussy.
yeah.
And she's
She
telling
rap
that
about
story
that.
for them.
Yeah.
Story.
But
That's
ain't,
for the homies.
but don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with busting pussy. Bust it.
Bust it.
Bust it?
Bust it.
Hold on.
Yo, Ply said.
That sound like it hurt.
You're right.
But then
Bust
again,
it.
it's just like with the whole thug situation, bro. It's just there's just too many niggas around, bro.
Too many.
If you got, it's just like, bro, being from the streets, bro, and just growing up in this shit, bro. And it's just like, if you got 36 niggas, you got 5 niggas. If 36 niggas get indicted,
Yeah.
bro,
Some niggas
somebody
finna,
gonna
yeah,
say it.
some
Yeah,
niggas
fact.
finna
You don't know where it coming
get the
from.
singing. Uh-huh.
So do y'all think somebody told? Y'all
Of
think?
course.
Hell
We know
yeah.
it.
Of course.
They all
video
sold
like
like
that.
birds.
Oh,
You see how many
yeah.
niggas took plea deals?
Yeah.
Shit.
You see how many of them
Bro,
niggas took plea
it's just
deals?
to the
Okay.
point, bro.
It's
With-
getting real chatty.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real chatty.
With
group
that
chat
shit,
is active.
hey,
Yeah, they leaking the group chat.
with that shit, bro. It's just to
Yeah.
the point, like
And they trying to dance around it. Oh no, I didn't do that.
But-
I didn't do
and
this.
it's
I
just
didn't
to
do
the
that.
point.
They
Yes,
They
yes,
want-
you
niggas.
free.
You dry
Yes,
snitching.
niggas.
You dry
Right,
snitching.
they want one
Yes,
nigga.
yes,
Because he
niggas.
kingpin.
They want
want one
thug, they want
nigga.
thug and that's it.
It's just to the
Yeah.
point, bro. It's nowhere here. I never heard a motherfucker getting 30 years of probation.
Right.
30 years of
That's
probation.
I
insane.
feel like they do. I feel like what they're doing is. I feel like
It was a
there's-
weak case.
I feel like they're giving these niggas the opportunity to pretty much give them the information that they want for or allegedly. Allegedly,
Let's say that.
I feel like that they're having these people give them information that they think that this person has allegedly done, and what they're doing is they're putting them on probation because a lot of people fall victim to like their environment, their
Right.
Yeah, we'll
behaviors,
get you
their
later.
past habits. If I put you on probation
You
long
gonna-
enough,
you
you're
gonna
gonna
fuck
do
up.
something
You
else,
gonna
and I'm
fuck
gonna
up.
get you on your own
Facts.
crime. But we need you to go ahead and snitch on this
At the Meek
person,
Mill strategy.
That's
or
true.
whatever. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
At the
That's
Meek
what
Mill
I'm
strategy.
saying.
Put a
These
nigga on
niggas-
probation, he
but
gonna
that's
fuck
what I'm
up.
saying,
Yeah,
though.
for sure.
He'll ride. He'll do something simple like
Yeah.
ride a
These
dirt
niggas-
bike.
You gotta understand, bro.
And we'll lock him
Bro,
up.
you gotta understand, bro. All this shit is man-made laws.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So if you're in the streets, bro, you know not to take a plea deal, not to take a split,
For sure.
because it's for you to fuck up.
Yeah.
So and when they got that shit, bro, it's just to the point. if you look at it, it's a weak case.
Yeah.
Because like it's a state case. It's
It
not
ain't even a
federal.
bad case.
Not federal.
When the feds come get you,
They know.
got you.
Right.
When the state come get you, they going by, oh, he say or this. Well, they don't got shit. So when them niggas taking that shit, bro, I'm sitting back looking like, I'm calling my dad like, bro, you see this shit? Like these niggas taking 15 years on probation, 30 years on probation.
Man, please.
Like, bro, that's crazy. Because then again, like, they going by, like, some of that shit I can't say, like, because it's shit that's already out there. So
Yeah,
it's
for
public.
sure.
So you can't say, like, oh, they tell
My
it.
bad.
But when nigga go in that bitch and say, it's YSL a gang,
You
yeah.
say yes.
That's telling.
Yeah,
I would have
that's
said if they would have
It's
said
telling.
if they would have
telling.
said if they would have said Jayla is YSL a gang, I would have said you mean Yves Saint Laurent? the
That's
brand?
a brand.
That's a brand.
brand.
That's a brand. What are you
Like,
talking
it's a
about?
brand.
That's what I'm saying.
What you
When
talking
you in
about?
this, when you in that, that's why I said these niggas really ain't in the street because they don't know. Because when you know shit like that, bro, you know, like, bro, I been that bitch twice, cuz. Bro, no, I don't know that, bro. Close that door. I'm finna go to sleep, bro. I know you got 48 hours
Yeah.
Right.
to let me go. If you don't have, you got 48 hours, bro. If you ain't got, you gotta let me go. I know that. I mean, if you in the streets, you know that. I said some of these niggas ain't in the street. They don't know that, bro. They just out here singing like hummingbirds.
Nigga want to be in the entourage.
Sad.
That shit crazy. I hate that shit. For
Free
no-
thug,
for-
man. Free the
Man,
real.
free that nigga, man. I hate
the
that
real.
shit,
So
bro.
if y'all was in that situation,
Free
y'all wouldn't
G-Baby,
tell.
too.
That's what y'all saying.
Fuck
bro.
no, because
This
they
ain't
ain't
got
got
nothing
shit.
to
You
do
got
with
what I'm
it.
saying.
Free
If
G-Baby.
you out here in this shit,
Free
you
the
gotta know that
motherfucking
shit,
real,
bro.
though.
You gotta know it. They had it's just to the point like we go back to say, if you got me and you know all this shit, why you need me to tell you?
Why you asking me questions?
Why you asking me questions?
Yeah.
That is true. You said you got
If
some
you
shit.
got me, yeah,
Well, that's
that's
what I'm
true.
here for.
Why
I
didn't
mean,
you take a plea?
niggas that know that, it's like that's how they feel. They're like, you know what you know, so it's like either prove it or I'm not talking to you.
Cause you had one nigga,
That's
the
what the
judge
red niggas
told
gonna
him, sir, look, you really want to do
You
this?
take
Oh
this plea.
yeah, yeah. And
Take this plea.
he said he gonna take his
He
shit
gonna
to
take
trial.
a trial.
Period. And honestly, I feel like out of everybody that has been like
I like him,
publicized
though.
that we've seen, I feel like he the realest nigga out of the whole
He like, I ain't
camp.
taking no plea.
That's what's
I feel
up.
like he the
Because he
realest
know.
nigga out of the whole camp. We ain't
for
seen
sure.
everybody, but out of the ones that they have publicized and like whose shit that they, you know, whose dispositions that they've shown, I feel like he the realest one because
Shout
at
out
the
to
end of the
him.
day, you a grown ass man and you know what the fuck you signed
Yes.
up for before you
Yes.
decide to do it. So
Yes.
shit, when shit hit the fan and shit go hot or whatever, take your motherfucking time to the chin because ain't nobody
Yeah.
putting no motherfucking gun in
Gun
your head and
in
make
your
you a
head.
motherfucking
Thank
thing.
you.
Exactly.
Thank
And
you.
if you gonna do it, take your shit to the chin and be a real nigga. Be stand up, stand on 10 toes about
Yeah,
yours.
yeah.
Just like when you was outside and you was standing up 10 toes behind some shit that had to do with you or didn't have to do
Yeah.
with you. You chose to be a part of this shit. Ain't nobody make you do nothing that you don't want to do. You a grown ass man, so do your time like a grown ass man for the crimes that you
Preach, man.
allegedly.
Yeah, preach.
Yeah.
Are we in church right now?
I'm just saying.
It's just to the point. I feel what she's saying.
I feel a way
very
about it.
spiritual,
I
bro.
feel a way about it because like
Feel the way about it too. We got partners
Yeah.
locked up that ain't told shit.
that's exactly.
These niggas
Yeah,
telling.
that's all shit.
We got partners locked up that ain't said a goddamn
Everybody
thing.
else
Literally,
was
my
singing.
brother and all my cousins from and them, they from Birmingham. They caught a big ass fed case about 8-9 years ago, and they came through and did a motherfucking sweep on them. It was probably about 14 of them, 15 of them from Inglenook, and my brother was the only one. Even the head nigga, all of them niggas snitched. All they names
Yeah.
is in my brother motherfucking paperwork.
Yeah.
And they gave my brother a 20 piece because
Free
he
him.
a motherfucking tail. Period. Free him.
They
Free
did that to
Sco
my
out this
brother,
hoe
too.
from the
Free
Nook.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my brother the only one from Inglenook that ain't tell. All them other niggas motherfucking snitched.
One nigga went a while. He watched for 3 years.
Can't
You know about that
stand
case, Cole?
I know, man. I'm from the street.
Can't stand it.
Period. My
Yeah,
brother the
well,
only one on that
years.
whole motherfucking case that
Yeah.
didn't snitch. They gave my
One
brother
nigga
a
went
20
wild
piece.
for 3 years.
Free
Oh,
him.
that's my
Shit.
nigga.
Ooh, shit.
Bro, one nigga went wild for 3 years, cuz. And they ain't much know.
Damn.
That's crazy.
For 3 years, bro. He hang around for 3 years, bro. They ain't much know he went wild, bro.
Man, please.
But it's just to the point, like, when they gotta do that, bro, it's a weak case, bro. That's why I say you gotta know the laws, you gotta know what you signed up for, bro.
Yeah.
If they telling you to do this and do that, bro, they ain't got that.
Yeah.
Especially the state.
fish.
Especially with the state, bro.
The state,
bro.
bro.
You gotta realize, bro, the state is still building their case while they're interviewing you and shit. When the feds come, bro,
They got you.
they got
they
you
got you.
already.
They got you.
It's a 99.3% chance
Yeah, it's going to
you
jail.
Yeah, go.
going to
Yeah,
jail.
yeah, go.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
The only nigga I ever seen beat the Fed was NBA Youngboy.
How he do that?
The government.
Floyd Mayweather.
Lord.
I feel like the only thing I haven't been really staying all the way up to like to date with Thug's case, but I feel like one of the only things or one thing that's really going to work in his favor is the fact that he filed a motion to suppress.
Right.
You know, when they illegally like search his phone,
Yes.
or whatever.
So
I feel like that's gonna work in his.
They can't use
favor.
that. They
I
can't
think
use
so
the
too.
phone conversation.
They can't use
They can't use
lyrics.
the when he went in
Yeah.
his house.
Yeah,
they can't
it was
use none of
obtained
that.
illegally.
Yeah, they can't use none of that.
Yeah.
But it's just to the point. You got all these niggas. Like one nigga came out and said, "Oh, he told them do this. They met at McDonald's. He gave them some money. Told them lay low.
All that
they
shit
flew
is
to
alleged.
Miami.
Yeah.
Like
They talking about text
come
messages
on,
at a
bro.
He say
Chevron.
she. He say she. Say she.
Right, bro. They were
Prove
robbing
it.
girls. Like, come on. That shit make me so mad, bro. I ain't
Man,
gonna
free the
lie.
real nigga.
Free Thug,
sure.
man.
Free the real.
Free the real. Free the
And I was the
real.
first
Free the
nigga.
niggas that stand
And I was the
still
first
and
nigga
ain't
booking in
talking, ain't
Birmingham
running their
on my
mouth.
mama. He came in there with sweatpants on inside out. In Atlanta. I'm the first nigga to book Thug. Shout out my nigga Thug.
Nah, for sure. Nah, for sure.
God,
I got
this is
look.
weird as
I
fuck.
got a hard turn for y'all.
Okay.
Since just like bruh said earlier, the playing field even. So I saw a post on Instagram. I sent it to the director. A girl on the podcast made the statement that being a good nigga ain't enough.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
what I want to ask y'all is, can a nigga have too much motion?
I love
That's
a
not
nigga
even
with
what
motion.
she was talking about.
Wait,
though.
define
What's
I'm
his point?
considered
When
too
she
much
said,
motion.
when she,
I'm like, define motion.
Yeah.
When she's okay, we talked about this last week. I'm gonna start here.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
You
I saw the clip.
Okay.
She was saying how, you know, a nigga could be a good nigga but not be the nigga for you. The example that she used was a bad example, but a nigga could be a good
You
nigga.
agree with what she's saying?
Listen to what I'm saying.
All right, go ahead.
A nigga can be a good nigga overall, and he just not be the nigga for you. Y'all may not mesh on a spiritual level. Y'all may not mesh, you know, just on the morals that you may have. Like, sexually, you may not mesh.
Yeah.
You may have different ideas about how to spend your money.
I'm saying, how you a good nigga then?
Because he's a good nigga, because he may
For
not be
somebody
a cheater. He may be a provider. He may be smart. He may have a good job. He may love God. He may be a father and be a good father. He may be good to his mother. But it's all these
He
other
may not
things.
love her the way that she wants to be loved.
Exactly.
Nigga, that ain't no good nigga.
If a
Yeah,
nigga
good
got-
for
me.
He
That's
a
not good for me.
he's
Good
a good
qualities.
Yeah, that doesn't take away from his good qualities, but it's like it's just certain things about you that's not gonna mesh with me. It may mesh well with Cam, but it may not be the nigga for me.
Right.
I still acknowledge that this is a good nigga. He's just not the nigga for me. The example that Shorty used was just not a good example,
he sound like
and it
Mr.
made her
Jones.
sound kind of
I'm
dumb.
just-
But I knew where she was coming from.
I
knew
don't know
she
where
was
she
coming
come from. I'm having trouble with that.
That's why.
When did girls stop wanting good niggas?
No, listen. This one I just put on my
It's
TikTok.
the problem. He
I think you hear what you want to hear, friend.
Yes.
I'm just saying,
That's
if a
what I'm
nigga
saying.
a good nigga, if you talk to a nigga,
that went over your head, G.
I'm saying,
No, I'ma
if
put
you
it to you
talk
like
to a
this.
nigga and you say I know I got a good nigga, what you want?
I just told you. Why you ain't listening?
We ain't come from the.
That's
We
just
may not
like-
come
that's
from-
just like-
You know.
That's just like okay, like you could be fucking with Shorty, right? Let's just say Shorty, you know, she on her shit. You real like black and white.
Mm-hmm.
She on her shit. She got her own money. You know, she
shit finna get
responsible.
She a bad bitch.
She a bad
bad.
bitch.
She love God.
She love God.
She a
whatever
good
it is,
mother.
a mother.
I feel
If she
that.
got kids or whatever it is. But let's
You
just
don't
say
want
like
her with
she
kids.
has all of these really great qualities that
Uh-huh.
classify her as a
good
good
woman.
woman.
Okay.
But then when y'all around each other, like you know, like y'all vibe, but it could be something
She
that's just
born.
a little off. She born.
She
Man, let that shit go.
Her pussy not good.
Her
She don't
pussy
fuck
not
you.
good.
You
Pussy
want her
ain't
to
good.
fuck
That ain't no good girl.
That is.
Woman.
She has
still
good qualities.
She's
not a good
on
girl.
paper, she's
That's
a
not a
good
good
woman.
girl.
On paper,
She has
she's
good
a
qualities.
woman.
That's not a good girl. Pussy gotta come with it. Good pussy gotta come with it. That's not a good girl.
I ain't gonna lie, cause good
If
dick
my
gotta
pussy
come
ain't
with my
good, that's
nigga
not a good
too.
girl.
So what
What's
exactly?
good about that?
So what exactly is good pussy? I ask niggas this all the time. I want to
Okay,
know what's
what's
good
good pussy?
Tell me.
Wet.
I tell you, what
If that shit don't make me come, hold
I mean,
But if it,
on.
I mean, this
If
bitch
I ain't
talking
told
for
you I
40.
love you,
I mean,
If that
talking
shit-
for 41 minutes ain't but
If that shit don't make me come on the motherfucking,
Off the muscle.
oh, and that motherfucking thing,
No.
if that thing motherfucking hop back up like freeze meat, ain't no good pussy. Ain't no good pussy.
So this my problem with what Shawty said. I feel like she's setting the bar to be like you gotta find a perfect nigga.
It's not such.
When the perfect nigga gonna ever come, you gotta make a sacrifice for something. You ain't gonna never get that nigga that do every goddamn thing you want him to do. This nigga pay the bills, he go to church, he do this, but
why you can't?
You gonna leave him?
Listen, she may be willing to sacrifice
You gonna leave him?
one of those qualities that qualify him as
If
a good
He do
nigga.
everything, but he don't like to talk on the phone. You gonna leave
Yes,
him?
nigga. If a bitch
Versus
pussy
the
not
other
wet, I'ma
things.
leave her.
Oh
I'm saying,
God.
do I gotta be perfect?
You gotta
To
figure
be
out what
good
you
nigga?
If a
gotta
girl
figure
do
out what your
everything-
non-negotiables. You
Person.
gotta figure out what your non-negotiables
Thank you.
are,
Thank
and then
you.
be willing to compromise in
Yes.
certain areas because nobody is
Facts.
perfect. But some people will come packaged, and you can work with what you got in order to like groom them to like, for instance, like you might want to be
nobody.
cuddled.
Y'all niggas
No.
groom
I'm not
bitches.
saying. Listen.
You can groom
Like,
a nigga. for
okay,
sure.
like for instance.
Overall, do you feel like overall, do you feel like that your exes are good women?
What?
He said,
Overall, but I'm just saying. I feel like overall that my exes are good women. They just wasn't all the way compatible
Yeah,
for me.
with you,
But-
exactly.
but-
But compatibility gets shaky.
But
Somewhere it got
Sometimes
shaky.
I almost feel like I
Good
feel
women,
like
fuck
the timing was with that right. I feel like sometimes the
You
timing
a
was off.
Pisces, ain't you?
I'm a Virgo. Fuck them hoes.
Bitch, you know how I feel. She do not like Pisces niggas, bro. But I'm a Pisces female.
them
She
niggas.
loves me.
But
She loves me.
I ain't staying
But
with no
them
bitch that got some
niggas-
bad pussy.
Oh, at all.
I ain't
Your ass
compromising
be on them
shit.
Pisces
I'm
niggas.
saying, what you finna say? What you finna say?
I just feel like I feel like you can meet somebody and they can have good qualities or whatever, and they might not necessarily be perfect, but there's room for improvement. And I feel like if a person loves you enough, or if y'all are both in a space in your lives where y'all are coachable, like let's just say me and you, like we might meet each other and we might hit it off, but you know, like I'm not a naturally affectionate person, but you might really like affection.
Right,
I
facts.
can learn to be more affectionate, or vice versa.
You think so though?
Or I'm just
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah, you can.
and see, so you have to be, and so that would be the breakdown in communication between you and I, because I could be open-minded and be willing to do certain things to improve, to make you a little bit happier, but you might not be in a space where you're willing to do that. So that's where it comes down, like me in person. It's been a long road.
Yeah,
But like we had to figure out what makes us gel. Like, you know,
Who it
okay, huh?
Who it is?
he said, who
Her,
we
her,
are.
her, her forever
Me and
nigga.
You
person.
just gave an ex
Her
name.
person.
Like
Her
that's
forever
Me and my
person
person.
ex. Okay,
Me and my
okay.
fr- me and my
I thought
forever
person was a
nigga.
real
Yeah,
person.
her forever.
So
So
basically, like, you know, like there was certain things that we had to figure out about each other, like, because you don't know everything about a person, and you can't go into a situation with somebody new basing it off of old experiences,
Right.
because everybody is different.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So you can meet I can meet you. You know what I'm saying? And like, I may want to be loved a certain type of way that you've never had to love nobody before. Right. That doesn't mean that I'm unlovable. It just means that you love me enough to learn how to love me the way that I want to be loved, because you value that relationship.
I'm gonna find a way.
So you think
Exactly. Like, I feel like there's a way for you to make a situation work, but it's only if two people are in a place where they are both willing to do the work.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, everybody's not gonna be perfect, but you got to be willing to negotiate. You got to be willing to compromise somewhere, because you can really miss out on a really great person, because it's so much temptation
That's
out
what
here.
I'm saying though.
But
That's what I'm saying.
But just because there's so much temptation out here, I feel like there are women and there are men that do have really good qualities that might get skipped over, or that might get passed up on, because there is so much temptation out here, and you know that you fuck with this person, but because you too antsy and you won't just take the time to build with this person, you got to keep starting over.
Yeah.
Think about how much time you put into starting over and
Yes.
starting over and starting
Yes.
over and starting over.
That shit's
And
stupid.
even if you think about it like this, if you don't think about it from a relationship standpoint, think about it from a business standpoint. When you start your business, when you have a business, you might not have that shit right at first. You might have the details down. You might know the direction you want to go in, but then it's shit that you got to learn along the way to perfect it and to make it better, to really get it where you want to be, right? If you think about a relationship from that same perspective, because how many times do you want to start a new business over and over again when you really could stick with the same business, learn what you did wrong, or learn how to make that shit flow for you, and then once you get that groove in, it's easy money.
Yeah.
Same thing with a relationship.
And
You just gotta put the
perfect it.
time
But I
into
feel like
it.
people don't want to put in the work though.
Yeah.
When it comes to
That same thing I'm finna say. I'm gonna say, like, I feel like that sometimes people feel like that the perfect person for them is people that accept all their shit. The people that accept all their shit to where they ain't gotta change for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you always accept my shit, I ain't got to change myself because you always accept me everything that I do. So I do feel like that you the perfect person for me because I ain't got to grow with you because you already accepted everything that I done put you through or I will put you through. Like
that shit tricky though, bro. That shit tricky. Cause I feel like, and I speak for myself, but I feel like the scariest thing about being in relationships for niggas is feeling like you're gonna lose yourself in a relationship. Like I never want to be in a relationship with somebody where I feel like you want me to be something I ain't. Like I can sacrifice certain shit, but it's certain shit that's just me. Right. Like if I don't like to talk on the phone, I don't want to talk on the phone.
Yeah, fact.
So this relationship ain't gonna work if you really want me to just sit there and just
talk on the phone.
Be on the phone with you all day. I can't do that. I'm a walk around every day. Man, they go want me to call. I gotta call. I'm gonna be resenting that every 5 minutes.
Right.
So it's certain shit that I just like. At this big old age, I don't feel like a motherfucking chain folks or motherfucker be trying to grow. I feel like now, if anything, a nigga already know what they want, and the girl know what they want, right? So all you doing now is really saying, okay, if you check most of these boxes, let's try it. Cause if you really think a girl gonna check every box that you got, you dead. And if a girl think a nigga finna check every box, you dead. That ain't how it work.
Yeah,
but that's what we saying. That don't discredit you of being a good nigga.
I'm saying, so why leave me then?
Because that may not be some shit I want. Like I may want to talk on the phone every day. A girl may want to talk on the phone every day. She may want to see you all the time. That may be something that she wants to do, but that doesn't discredit you from being a good nigga. Don't discredit her from being less of a good woman. You get what I'm saying? So I think that was go ahead.
The premise.
Go get Mr. Jones out the church choir, baby. Cause I ain't to talk on the phone to you every day.
Okay, so can a nigga have too much emotion?
What is considered too much motion?
What is the motion that we're speaking of?
Hoes, money. This nigga got disposable assets.
Is he fucking with these hoes?
Got motion? A lot of niggas that got motion ain't tripping. Like
I feel like
it is what it is. But I feel like that's
know how to handle that
I feel like
motion.
That's who a lot of girls want. Like that's what girls want. Girls want niggas with motion, but
they don't know how to handle
too much motion.
Yeah. I feel like
facts. A lot of folks can't handle emotion.
A lot of people can't handle it, but I mean, what happens when you meet a woman that got just as much motion as you?
I think that shit lit.
Niggas can't handle that shit.
And I feel like sometimes that I feel like that can be intimidating. You gotta be able to meet your match. You gotta know what you're dealing with.
You gotta be equally
and
yoked.
you have to be equally yoked with whoever it is that you decide to like go there with because shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like with me, I'm in entertainment. I'm an entrepreneur. So 9 out of 10, nothing against teachers. I probably wouldn't deal with a dude who taught. You get what I'm saying? Because that he has to keep up a certain image. Me, I'm free. I'm freelance. I can put up whatever image I want. I don't want no dude to be like, well, you can't post this, you can't do this, you can't do that. Then it's gonna make me feel like, dang, well, you fucking up my motion and probably my money because you don't want me to be who I am.
What if that's the only thing that he can't like? What if that's the only? That's the only goddamn.
That's a problem.
That's a big.
That's a big.
To me, I feel like that's a big
deal
thing.
breaker.
For me, that would be a deal breaker.
Yeah,
because
for me too.
Because like her, I'm in the entertainment industry. I live in LA. I'm on TV. I go to the hottest parties. I've dated some of the biggest names in Hollywood. Shit, I done dated some of the biggest football players, basketball players, and niggas across multiple industries.
Right,
And
you got access to them.
I have access.
Yeah.
When I walk into a room, I can walk up to whoever you can think of off the top of your head, and guess what? Either they didn't try to talk to me, I didn't talk to him for a second, I didn't met him, or I'm exposed to a lot of different things. So you yourself, you got to be comfortable enough as a man to know that she may be exposed to a lot, but I'm still the only person that she really wants.
Right.
Yeah.
Because as men, we have to deal with that a lot. As women, we're always thrown in that situation where it's like, oh, well, I got so many women at my disposal. There's so many women coming at me like, baby, you got to be all right. You got to be comfortable because I know we're home at.
I know.
But I'm just saying, so as women, especially in the entertainment industry where it's so many people coming at us left and right.
Yes.
Y'all
it's
have
like
to
the same type of niggas.
Yeah.
The same niggas with M's, the same niggas with motion and all this other shit. They're approaching us too. It's easy to say no when you got who you want though.
I feel like you know.
No, you just gotta be comfortable.
I feel like a few girls in the industry. She come tell me a nigga trying to talk to her. That shit lying to me. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly, because honestly,
I would
that's
never
what it is.
tell
It's
you.
like,
I'm that nigga.
I would never tell you. It's like, what's the point?
tell no,
Men
I'm
do
not
that
gonna
more
do
than
that.
a woman would do that.
You think what?
Yes. Oh, it's hoes that want me, like hoes throwing themselves at me. Like, nigga, if you only knew, like, the same
Nigga, I'm sparing your feelings actually by not even letting you know.
It's like it's not important because I don't want them niggas, so it's no point in me telling you that. Oh, this NFL player with a $50 million contract, tried to fuck with me.
Yeah, that it been sad.
There's no point in telling you that.
Blue checks in my DMs.
Yeah,
right, the blue, baby, because the blue check boys is there. They there.
But the
blue check is there.
That nigga lame though.
Oh God.
Bro, blue check, big checks, they there.
Yeah, lying with money.
I be with them. Oh, hey, man, go get that. But you go get that girl, nigga. The fuck you talking about, nigga? If I go get them, I'm going to get for me. I'm going to get them for you.
But
I'm a whole man.
To your point, I don't think it's necessarily a such thing as having too much motion. Nah. You just got to know how to deal with it. You can't let the motion that you have fuck up what you got at home and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to build long term. That's up to you. You got to know how to position yourself, and you got to know how to have enough self-control to keep that shit under. I won't even necessarily say keep it under wraps, but keep that shit to a minimum. Like know when to turn it on and when to turn it off.
Didn't I tell y'all this before? Period. I told y'all when you in a relationship and you got a woman,
tone it down.
and you got to tone that shit the fuck down. I understand that you that nigga just how I'm that bitch.
So that shit hard.
That shit hard.
The bitch is gonna come.
But that's
I want a nigga who other bitches want, but you need to be able to tone it the fuck down and know how to keep that shit at bay. I know the bitches gonna want you just like these niggas want me.
Yeah,
I just feel like niggas fall for temptation.
No, I don't want to say we fall for temptation.
Y'all fall for temptation. y'all will.
Yes,
go
y'all get weak.
Y'all will go milk with temptation.
Stand your ass up.
I'm standing up. You don't see this bitch out here with your bikinis.
Okay, you don't see this nigga with these 13 chains on. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. What you talking about?
You want for this bitch too?
I got 13 chains, baby. Hold on. But still though, like me and bro just having the conversation, and y'all might get mad at me or want to fight on this motherfucker. I'm with all that. But look, I just told bro this shit. This how I feel. This how I feel. I feel like it was more good women, it'd be more good men. Because when I say that, I really believe this.
It's less of us than it is y'all.
Pussy, no, hold on. Money and pussy run the world.
Period.
That is a fact.
So if it was more good women, it would be more good men.
This is my thing. What I respect the most and what is the most attractive to me is a man where pussy don't move you. And as a woman, y'all can probably agree with me. Money don't move me. Like niggas with y'all, and y'all know this. Y'all can attest to this. Y'all know the type of niggas that done came my way.
And get what I told him. She sees.
Money don't move me. Money ain't never moved me. I don't give a fuck how much motherfucking money you got. You got to come with a little bit more than just the money.
But
that's easy.
I don't want to make niggas mad at that bitch.
Make me mad.
Piss me off.
Man, that shit count.
No, it's
How
not.
is it
All I care about is the money.
No.
A broke ass nigga got no say so. You can't even talk.
Yeah.
What you talking for?
You gotta know. First of all,
this shit start with the money.
You gotta know. You can't
be broke.
You gotta be able to stick to the. You gotta be able to stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. That's number one.
What if I used to having money?
Shit. You can't be trying to go out here and talk
You
to
gotta
a bitch that been
If you
ahead.
fuck with me, you gotta fuck with everything about me. You gotta understand. Okay, my nigga just
So we
let's go through this shit.
Okay, but
listen.
When I said what I said, what I mean is, okay, say if you a woman of our caliber and we make our own money, we are a certain caliber woman, we want a certain caliber man, and that man is not broke, he's not poor, he's not struggling. Okay, that's the nigga that I'm going for. What I'm saying is money don't move me because my nigga is, a nigga that's making his own money. He's growing. He's going to be that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all he is. But the next nigga with money can't come and take me from my nigga. That's what I mean by money don't move me. Yes, no, you can't come and be no broke nigga and come be in my space and trying to be my man. You can't be that. No, because that's not what I give.
Right.
Yeah.
It never gave.
It never gave, bro.
But it never gave. But like she said, to her point,
I feel
a
that.
nigga with more money than my nigga can't come to me
Period.
and entice me to
Thank
cheat on my
you.
nigga.
Thank you.
Or leave my nigga or
Thank you.
disrespect my nigga
Thank
on
you.
account of because you have a bigger bag than him.
That's it. That's
And
what
if,
I'm saying.
and if it does, that means she ain't got no motion.
Exactly. Or
Right.
she
Or
just
no
a
morals.
sorry ass bitch. Yeah, like
Period. That means
you
that
just
she's
one
in
of them
a
bitches.
relationship for the wrong reasons, or she out here looking for things for the wrong reasons. So
Exactly.
you gotta be able to sit back and evaluate the type of women that you keep in company with.
Yeah.
Because if that's what you're worried about, if you dealing with a woman and you scared that she gonna leave you for a nigga with more money, what energy are you leading with, and how did you get her?
Ooh,
Yeah.
what you say?
Ooh, hold on.
Say it again.
Okay.
Pop your shit.
What
Yeah.
energy did?
That's why I needed my sis on the
What
show.
energy are you leading with, and how did you get her? Did you entice her, and did you quote unquote buy her? Did you only get her because you got the money and you was flaunting it?
Nigga with a bigger bag and take if you got it.
And
with
so
it, nigga with a
if
bigger
that's
bag
how
and
you,
take
of course, how you get them is how you lose them. But if
Okay.
you got her from like a very organic spot, if y'all built something together, if she really locked in with you, if she really 10 toes down from you, she not worried about how much money you got because she got her own bag. And just if you lose yours, we gon' baby.
Run
If you,
that shit up,
if you
back
fuck
up.
your
Yeah.
bag up, I got a
All right,
bag.
let me
We
ask
gonna
you
be
a question. I'm
good.
glad you said that. Let me ask you a question then.
And we done talked about that before too.
Nah, hold up. I'm glad she said that. Let me ask you a question.
What type of bitch GB
So,
fucking with?
nah, hold on. Because
That's
the real question.
What type of bitch is he fucking hard? I don't know.
I
He
ain't never
is
been
smart
left
in
with
the
no bag. Hold
motherfucker.
on, I ain't never been left with no bag. That ain't what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm talking about.
Talk your shit, bro.
That ain't what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, y'all made me forget what I was going to say.
See?
Damn.
I said if my nigga fuck his bag up, he ain't gotta worry about
Oh,
it.
yeah. No, you said if y'all connected on some organic shit. Right? Okay.
Oh God, please
Because
don't tell
girls,
me.
this is what I get frowned on a lot. Y'all know I keep it 100 on this bitch. Any girl I done dealt with, I'm a soul tie nigga. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. It's a lot of time where we probably ain't gonna never be in a space where, like, I can't fuck with you.
Right.
So why is that frowned upon then if the organic shit is what lasts? Just like what you said earlier.
Right.
You said, person,
Right.
we gonna always be that.
Yeah.
Period.
Why y'all frown upon that? So if you meet another nigga, right, or if you meet somebody else and he already got that, he got the same thing you got with another bitch.
Right.
Why that's a problem? This bitch got soul ties to me because we met organic. I didn't meet her with no bag. I ran up a little check with her. I done did this with her. I done did that with her. I'm just letting you know why that's a problem.
I mean, I feel like it depends on the conversations that you have with people. Because I'm gonna tell you how.
So don't be going for that. Ain't
I'm
nobody
gonna
going
tell
for
you-
that.
God don't be going.
I'ma
Hey, do not be going for that.
Finish your thought.
Ain't nobody going
Go
for
ahead,
I'm gonna
sis.
tell you, I'm a cold piece. I keep it brutally honest with niggas.
Me too. I keep
Okay.
moving on yo.
And so I tell niggas when I, like, for instance, when I meet niggas at this stage in my life, because me and my person have been through a lot, and I tell them, look, I got somebody that I really love, that I really care about. We still kind of figuring shit out. I'm 1 foot in, I'm 1 foot out over here.
I told y'all that what that
Wait,
is.
but
One
what
foot in, one
I'm
foot out.
gonna tell you is right now I can't be emotionally available for you like that. So if you want to fuck with me, you just gotta know that at any given moment I can decide to go back and be real serious with my nigga. And if this what we doing, I'm letting you know that's where I'm going with it. So I just gotta put that out there before you try to pursue me. And honestly, I feel like it's all about the honesty because
just like girl.
because I'm giving you the option. This is how you want to fuck with me.
Yeah.
And if you decide to fuck with me, knowing that I got a nigga that I really love, and when me and this nigga get right, I'm going back in the house.
Yeah, that's
Nigga,
fair
It's on
though.
you.
That's
It's on
fair.
you. That shit is on
That's
you.
fair. That's
But
fair.
niggas don't put that out there.
I'm giving
thing
I'm
is,
giving you
the
the
thing
choice.
is-
I didn't lie to you.
Most
I
men
did not
aren't
lie.
that honest.
They not
Most
that
men
honest.
aren't that honest. They
They
don't know
don't-
how
they
to
don't
be
say-
that honest.
Don't say that.
They don't know how to be that honest.
Cause
I'm just, but that's just me personally. That's how I navigate. Like literally, I had a guy hit me up, literally about 3-4 days ago. Like, Jayla, I really like you. Like, I would love to pursue you. And I told him, shut up. I said, I really think that we would be better off just as friends. We create a lot of shit together. We work really good together. Don't even fuck up the business relationship.
Yeah.
And I told him straight up, I said, I can't be emotionally available for you because I'm emotionally available for somebody else.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let me take a step further, because this really what I'm talking about. And this is what I was talking about when I was like, too much emotion. Because a lot of these hoes be saying, a lot of these girls be saying,
Please.
you got too many hoes. Or you come with too much baggage. These ain't, how you know, my baggage is me though.
Facts.
This ain't baggage to me. These folks I fuck with. We just ain't work. Just like y'all saying. The shit was, they checked a lot of boxes, but it ain't work. That don't mean I'm beefing with these
But if
folks.
you honestly,
But some of
Jay,
these folks might help
listen,
me. Some of these folks might still help me.
That means
difference
that you might need to
is-
go expand and move around and find bitches in a different arena that's more on your level. Because what it seems like is, if I feel like if a woman is coming to you and saying, "Oh, you got too many hoes," or
I
you,
hate that shit. What
Or
the
you got
fuck?
to
Man,
care.
that kindergarten
What the-
ass shit.
What
What
the-
the
what
hoes?
the-
What the
kindergarten
fuck you think I am?
I'm not worried about the next bitch.
Like, what
Yeah.
kind of nigga you think I am?
I
Yeah,
know who
got
I
hoes.
am.
Fuck.
I know who I am, and I know the energy that I carry,
Oh,
and I know
God.
the value that I know my value as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about how many bitches you got, how many hoes you texting, what you did in the past. Because guess what? That shit was before me.
Yeah.
I'm here now. I'm big dog. So
Period.
I'm worried about what I'm doing. I'm not worried about what you was doing with Keisha and them last week. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't be worried about what I was doing with Jody. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Not Jody, that ain't.
Day, whoever. But you get what I'm saying? So
Nah, for sure, I get it.
I feel like you have to put yourself in a space energetically where you meet people that are equally yoked with you right there. You know,
I just don't be liking that
You
shit.
can't
Like,
open
I don't
yourself.
either.
You can't,
Like-
you
Those
can't open
bitches are
yourself
insecure.
up. You can't open yourself up to somebody like say you then settled down and got into a relationship with somebody, and you still telling them like, oh, well, I still got these soul ties with shorty. You can't do that because what Jayla is saying is she want to allow herself to get real with nobody, like real tied up,
doing it.
real
Right.
attached to nobody because she got this soul tie with this one particular guy that she knows she really loves and she want to work out with him. But you, on the other hand, if you saying you're gonna be with one chick and then you talking about how these other hoes just lurking in the background, that's the issue, because it's like you done already committed yourself to this one girl. So all that other extra shit, all them other old soul
I
ties,
ain't talking about the
fuck that.
commitment though. I'm just talking about when you just out here.
Just dating.
Dating.
Yeah,
And
well, them
hoes be
hoes, they
saying,
worry about the wrong
you can't talk to
thing.
you, you got
They
too
worried
many
about
hoes.
they worried about the
Worried about
wrong thing. They
Or
worried
them
about the
hoes
wrong
that be
thing.
like, or them hoes that ask you, do you talk to somebody? So my
They worried about the wrong
Do you
thing.
talk to somebody, baby? What you think?
And
You think I'm out here by myself?
You know what you should tell me? Whenever a woman
Let me real. I gotta answer that.
Exactly.
Do I gotta answer that?
Whenever a woman come to you and be like,
I
"So,
don't like that.
I know
Stop-
you got
stop
bitches,"
talking to
or
me.
if
Bruh.
a woman come to you and be like, "Oh, I know you got bitches," so do you talk to anybody? Pop your cum like, what
That's
do
what I
you
do.
think?
What
Bruh.
you think?
Hey,
Look at
I
the
look.
material.
I look like
That's
I'm
what
by
I
myself
said.
out here.
Just like if
I ain't by
everybody
myself, be my
single,
dick.
Bruh,
I
them the type of
got
hoes.
you.
Bro,
Baby, everybody got
them the
somebody.
type of hoes be looking to be saved.
For
Yeah,
real.
you right.
We ain't saving no hoes. It's 2023. We ain't saving no
Them
hoes.
be the hoes that I already know that they out
Yeah, I
your league.
know what's
That you
going
not
on.
in their league.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
So
They
they
know that
question
they.
it. Go
I'm really
ahead,
lucky to be
daddy.
right
Yeah.
in their
Just
niggas.
say-
It's like, I'm not worried about.
It's just like
I
with
know
me.
you got motion. I know you got some hoes.
I don't never
you
ask
some
no
little
hoes that they
dirt
talk to a
hoes.
nigga. You would
big
never ask a
K,
bitch if she
like-
talk to a nigga.
Fuck
In the
that.
background, like fuck them hoes. They not.
You a big Cam
I
now.
don't fuck about that.
Oh
I don't
God,
care about that.
it's only two niggas can make me jealous on this earth: Kobe Bryant and P Diddy.
Kobe
That's it.
did. R.I.P.
He
Kobe.
not on the earth, bro.
Kobe Bryant and P Diddy.
R.I.P. Kobe.
I ain't worried about another nigga.
At all.
I'm that nigga.
I ain't never asked a girl.
I ain't
if she
never-
talk to
I ain't never
somebody.
asked a girl
Bro,
that
them
either.
hoes be
Yeah.
Bro,
I really
I
don't
mean,
give a
I
fuck.
type of
don't
hoes
think-
like
I ain't
that,
never
though.
even thought about it. It ain't been a thought
Bro,
about
I'd
it.
rather
If
for
you're
the
not
hoes.
my nigga, it's
I
not
don't
if you're
care.
not my man.
I
Like
don't care
we're
who
just
you was.
dating.
I don't care who you was talking
Hey.
to.
I got a couple other
before
niggas
you
I'm
got
talking
my
to
number.
too.
I'd rather
ain't
for the
me.
hoes to say, I want to fuck.
What Carisha
Just
said?
say that.
Yes, bitch, you gotta
I'm
win me
never
over.
coming up
But
off
you gotta
this
win
nigga,
me over the
period.
other hoes. You gotta win me over the other hoes,
my
bro.
nigga now, and I'm never coming up off of him.
Nah, for sure.
Period.
For sure. Look, I got another question that I need to
Okay.
ask y'all. One of the topics that we put in our group. I'm asking the ladies first. I'm gonna ask Cam first. I'm gonna ask Cam.
Oh shit.
If a nigga told you that he loved you and the feeling wasn't mutual, how would you go about that?
Keep it a buck. Don't lie.
Yeah, because
Keep that
y'all
shit a
talking
buck.
about y'all got plenty
If
of
a nigga
niggas.
say it first and you don't feel like that, how you go about that?
I ain't no liar. I ain't finna sit up here and kick it with you. I'm being for real. I'm like, hey, I appreciate that. I mean,
Yeah.
how can you not? How can you not love me?
Yeah, how can you do
Man,
How can you
these
not? You
niggas
talking to
crazy.
Big Cam, but at the same time, I don't feel the same way.
I'd be
Like,
Yeah.
man.
man, what? that.
You about to tell me what I want.
No, see that's what I'm saying. Y'all want to tell
Mm-hmm.
bitches what they want to hear, but then when we tell y'all want to hear, it's
nah.
That's their problem because niggas don't keep
they
it
can't
real.
take
How
it.
women keep it real.
They can't take that.
They don't.
I keep that shit.
Because I'm going to keep it all the way real.
I'm going to keep it
like
a
I
buck.
said, if I'm single and you not my boyfriend, yes, I'm talking to other niggas too.
Right.
For real.
I actually got a date letter, so let me get you
Yeah.
back.
You're not the only
Answer the
nigga.
question.
Answer the question though. If a nigga tell you that he loves
I'm going to probably
you,
be like, oh, well.
I'm like, that's cute.
It depends.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
cute.
Man, y'all niggas better hold that shit
Okay,
in,
go
man.
I'm gonna be
Hold that
honest.
shit in,
I'm
man.
gonna be honest.
I would
Oh,
never
that's
be like,
it.
I love you too, nigga.
Hold that shit in.
I've had a nigga tell me that he loved me, and I know I don't love him back, and like I'd be
You
like,
saying about being toxic?
I'd be like, oh, I love you too, friend.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm on that.
I don't do that shit.
That's what I'm on.
I don't do that shit.
I'm on that.
I might put the friend. I might put
I
like
might be lying.
I can't do that.
cool with the
I
friend.
might have been lying from the jump. Just say it, man. Just say it, man.
I'm not
I'm
lying.
cool
You
with
gotta remember.
I'm cool
okay,
with
so
the
this the
friend.
thing.
Thank you.
Okay,
cool with the
but
friend.
you gotta think about
fuck with
it.
that.
I said I love you. I didn't say I was in love
No,
with
you're
you.
right. That's how I would have framed it too. I would have framed it like that too.
I love everybody.
Yeah.
If we
what
want
God
to get down
said.
to it.
God
Wait,
said, I love everybody.
you gotta follow it
Take
with
a
that.
man,
You gotta follow with that. Cause see, I would be like, I mean, I'm sorry, I can't tell you.
He did crazy now.
But if
telling
it's
you
just,
love
I
him,
feel
he
like
been
if it's
crazy
just
now.
like through, I feel like if
Bitch,
it's
you
through
told me you love
text,
me.
like, you know, like if he professing his feelings and he send me a long message.
I've had
that's
niggas do
different.
that before.
But if a nigga's like, oh,
And I
if a nigga's
completely
like, I
bypass
love
that.
you, I'm like,
I don't
oh,
even
I love you too,
respond.
friend. You dope as fuck. You know,
Yeah,
I just try to clean it up a little bit like that. Like,
Man.
you a dope ass person. I fuck with you. I love you too, man. You know, I might say some shit like that just to kind of like ease it off. But like, if somebody is professing their feelings to me, then I would be honest with them and be like, you know, I really
Okay.
fuck with you. I think the energy is great. Like, but I don't feel the same way that you feel.
Okay.
But if we just shooting the shit, like, bitch, you lying to me, I'm lying to you too.
Okay.
So what if a nigga just come up and just say, I love you?
How can you not?
different.
That's gonna be my response.
Like a stranger?
No, I'm just saying, if a nigga, I know each other.
A nigga fucking you right
just-
now and say I love you. And then while he
That's
fucking you, I
different
love
if you
you.
having sex. Everybody
Everybody
sex
say
talk.
that. Everybody
I'm gonna
say
tell you I love you.
bullshit.
So I'm like, I love you too, daddy.
I'm
Like, I call you daddy and some
Sex
other
lies.
shit.
Sex lies.
Sex lies.
Yeah. You
I might tell a bitch I just met, I might walk up to it, bitch, I love you.
Y'all niggas is toxic.
Y'all sick.
That's toxic. That is some
toxic.
toxic shit. I'm not telling a nigga that I don't love. I
I
love.
do love you.
I'm
I
not
can't do
telling
it.
him.
I
And
love
like
you for the
said,
mo-
done
I
had
love you
niggas
for the
profess
moment.
They love, and I just bypass the whole, all of that, and go to a whole nother point
Yeah.
that we was talking about.
If
Yeah.
it's too heavy, then I'm gonna get on up out of there.
Yeah.
But if it's just like something lighthearted, then I don't mind like engaging in it if it's lighthearted. But if you sitting there professing your feelings to me, you done wrote me a 4-page letter and sealed it with a kiss, then
So get out of
Can I,
there.
can I ask her my,
No.
my favorite question?
I probably do love you though.
I want to ask you
You
too.
probably be like my.
Cause I just like getting perspectives on this question.
Go ahead.
Cause both of y'all done said y'all in the industry. You've been on TV already, so I ask you first. Do you feel like you can find true love after success?
She already found her true love, though.
but I met him, but I've been knowing him my
Exactly,
whole life.
her whole life.
After success.
okay.
I feel like this. It's hard.
Oh,
I'm not
my
gonna lie
mama,
to you.
bro, it's
I'm not gonna lie to
impossible.
you. I don't want to. I don't want to
It's
say that.
impossible.
I don't want to say that it's impossible. But like for instance, if me in person, you know, ultimately like don't work out.
Yes. Don't you
Which
believe
is-
that you can still find true love?
I think that
True love?
I think that I could. I think that I
already
could
found it.
find true love, but I would have to date someone that isn't in the industry, the same industry as me. I would probably have to date someone that's older than me, more, you know, established, more well seasoned, so that whatever it is that I'm doing, they don't care about that.
Yeah.
And so, but also for me, when I meet people, I don't tell them what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And that's
tell
what I was
people
gonna
that
ask.
I was on TV.
That's my issue. How can it be true love if you always leading with your resume?
And see,
If I lead with my
But she
resume
saying
to
she
every
not.
new bitch, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's what I'm agreeing with. Like
Yeah.
and that's why
I
I, say
actually
that
don't
you
even-
can't.
I
'Cause
actually
people
don't
who
even
lead
tell
with their
people.
resume.
Yeah.
If people
how?
find
How can it be
find
real?
out that I was on TV, then they find out. But
Yeah.
usually, like when people ask me, like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you. So what do you do?" I tell people,
I'm a designer.
I'm a fashion designer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is because that is what I do every single day. That is what I do.
Yeah.
I just so happen to have done TV.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But like the problem that me and Nia got with G question, he be trying to like separate he be trying to say like true love means one. Like you only have like one true love. And, like,
You do.
I don't think
She
so.
and then she already proved my other point.
Because if you and person don't work out, just being the person that you are, you know that you can find somebody else who's gonna love every single part of you, who will die for you, who you gonna grow with, because there's so much more growing to do.
That's them loving you though. That shit
You're
goes.
loving
You gotta
them.
love them the same way.
I'm gonna go back to your question, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 with you. I'm gonna be a buck, and I'm gonna just be all the way real with y'all. Like honestly, if me in person ultimately didn't work out, I don't really think that I would ever find somebody that loves me genuinely the way that he does. And the reason why I say that is because I've been knowing him my whole entire life. He knew me when I was before I had anything. You know, like this is one person that I feel like I can trust with my eyes closed. I can put his name on my bank account, and he wouldn't. And I feel like I could trust him with my money. I could trust him with my life. You know, if we have, you know, like not if, but when we have kids, like I feel like I can trust him with my. You know,
When we have
oh God, you keep saying
that's your nigga.
You keep saying
That's your nigga. Like, what the hell you talking about?
Real
bad.
That's my nigga real bad.
And then vice versa, because you know, like because he's getting into the industry, and I feel like me and him have a lot of these conversations, and you know, like. You know, we tell each other, like, I'll be like, you trust me? He'll be like, with my life? Yeah. And I'll be like, I trust you with my life. We trust each other with everything. And we have a lot of real-ass, hard-ass conversations with each other. And so I feel like it's different when you meet somebody when you don't have nothing.
That's all I was saying.
It is different.
It's totally different.
When you meet somebody that you really
like me for me.
You really...
Ain't nothing else in front of that.
Because I knew you when you didn't have shit.
Nothing.
And now that we got some shit, if we ever lose this shit, it won't change the love that we have for each other, because you knew me when I didn't have it, and you know that we can get it back together.
Facts.
Personally, I just still feel like you can find somebody even after you.
I feel like I can find somebody.
You are who
I feel like the love gonna be just.
You can find somebody, but okay, let's say for instance.
Listen. If you and Bae, Forever Bae, was not still, you know, connected the way y'all are now, and something fucked up had happened to where you don't fuck with this nigga at all no more, you wouldn't still feel the way that you feel right now. It's because y'all have always kept this connection, and y'all never like really ever like broke it off.
Oh, we broke it off.
I mean, I'm saying
we stopped talking for a long time.
But still, you still didn't have no like real ill feelings toward him, did you? Did you?
Bitch, I had him blocked for months. I mean, but
you can have somebody blocked and still love the fuck out of them.
Sure. I feel like
I feel like about somebody who you just know you never
I'm never gonna fuck with.
No, you never gonna fuck. It's no chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you was with him before all the shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though you was with him before you became who you are, right? You had the you know notoriety that you have now,
right?
If he had done something to just completely turn you off to where you just like never would fuck with him again, it don't matter how genuine it was when y'all didn't have shit. Yeah. Like that don't matter no more. It's the fact that y'all still to this day have that connection that you feel this way. So it's like us being people who have been in relationships with people who I felt like fucked with me genuinely when I didn't have nothing, or when I was young and neither one of us had shit and blah blah blah. It's like I don't necessarily hate them, but I know it's no chance of me ever being with them again. So I know that, you know, going forward or with the relationship that I'm in now, I know that I can have that with the person that I'm with now. Yeah. Even though, like, I mean, technically, shit, he did.
I have met some really, like, for instance, like, because we broke up a while ago, and so in the midst of that, like, I've met some niggas.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Baby.
I know.
I didn't met the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
And I just always felt like, who loves them the way that I love this person?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, I think that thing kind of always be in the back of my mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like, you know, I've met guys that are like billionaires. I've dated a few billionaires. And in the process of, it's just kind of like, I know you. A few.
You supposed to still be there.
Oh, no, it ain't always the money. Because see, what it is like the money don't move me, because I'm gonna be my own billionaire.
Facts.
I'm gonna be the rich man that I want to marry before I even marry him. So that money don't mean shit, especially because I didn't help you get it, and that's your money. You can leave with that shit tomorrow.
Exactly.
Right. And that ain't mine.
That's real.
It's nice to have access to, but that shit ain't mine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel you.
But what I'm saying is, it's just kind of like when you meet somebody that has already worked really hard and you didn't stick it out with them. Not saying like, oh, you know, like I'm established and you're established. We can still get together and we can build even more together. But when you meet somebody that's very well established and they got a whole lot, and you still like on your come up, I feel like it kind of, for me, it kind of changes things, because it's just kind of like at any given moment, like you could walk away from me because you really don't need me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like you might feel like, you know, like you're an asset to my life. Like I need you, but you really don't need me for real life. You know what I'm saying?
All
like,
that nigga doing is going to get the girl that he want. He ran the bag up so he can pick which girl he want.
Right.
That ain't true love. I'm getting this money so I can take home who I want to take home, who I want to wake up to for the rest of my life. That don't mean that's my true love. That means that's what I done worked hard for.
I
That's
feel like you
part
can
of
create true love with that person.
Why can't she not become your true love?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Because I feel like the only reason I feel like that,
it's time. Like you're gonna experience more things that's gonna draw you guys closer. Like you know what I'm saying. And that's, you might end up with cancer.
Yeah, what you gotta say?
You might end up with cancer, and this bitch held you down. She had the hospital shoot every day. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna be thinking about that hoe that motherfucking took you to the motherfucking that drove you to your basketball game.
On God,
Fuck that hoe.
on God, and then like
you think about Shorty who held you down when you had real shit going on.
Exactly. Like me and Nia saying the same thing, because like if you saying that your true love that you was with, if you saying your true love that you was with for 3 years from high school to college, if that's your true love, when you pick the girl that you want, and you end up being with her for 20 years, 30 years.
Exactly.
You can't tell
that
me.
You're
not going to tell me that she's not going to become your true love over time.
Puppy love that you had with that bitch.
I feel like that's only
that broke ass love.
Only if nothing changes. Because if I'm okay.
Hold
on. For her, right? If you leave Buddy, who you felt like was your true love, right? Y'all done built everything, you done seen everything without everything.
If she leave person,
hold on. If she leave person, right, to get with the next person, I'm pretty sure the next person is gonna have to move you. His resume gonna have to be top tier. For me to even consider a nigga that ain't my true love, your resume gotta come with it, right? Okay, so let's just use football nigga. We brought that up earlier, right? Nia said 50 million. Okay. I done talked that football nigga, that's how he came with 50 million. That nigga tag ACL, he ain't had no business plans, he really slow on the low.
How he get a $50 million contract?
Cause he good in football. Cause you know what I'm saying, he good in football, but he hurt, he ain't got no other businesses on the side, he ain't do nothing with the money. The money gone. You not finna fuck with this nigga the same. It don't give a fuck how long y'all were together. If you came in with 50 million,
that's for the
50 million.
That's for the money. That's for the money though.
That's where the true love comes in.
It ain't true love if I'm starting out with 50 million.
Yes, it is.
That's not the truth.
That's your problem. That's your problem.
Once he lose the 50,
can you find true love?
Once he lose the 50, in your head, I could have stayed with my real true love.
Right.
You ain't got no 50 no more. I could have been with Buddy. I know he loved me.
These bitches scarred you.
And I know I love him.
But if the nigga with them 50 was smart, he would have helped you get where you need to be so that you didn't build the bag.
Okay, but now you make more money than him. Do you still want him?
Yes.
Hell no, man.
That's your true love.
When we started, you was protecting me, you was providing, you was
exactly.
this, you that. You put me on, I passed you.
If you're a real loyal person,
I passed you, it's fuck you.
If you're a real loyal person, all that matters. If you're a real loyal person, what that person did for you matters. So you gonna hold them down. Just like how we was talking about in the streets. Like if you loyal, it don't matter what the fuck go on. My loyalty is to you.
Facts.
If you end up being a motherfucking, you know, you lose it all. You help me.
G.
You help me. I never forget who helped me.
The nigga on the bridge.
Never.
G.
I throw you a little something,
baby. He gonna be under the bridge because I got money.
G.
Throw you a little something.
Realize this.
Hold on, right? Cam, ask the question. You ain't answer the question yet.
Cam.
Can you find true love? I just said.
When the podcast take off, can you find a nigga that you love?
Yeah.
Truly.
So you gonna go back to that nigga?
No.
Okay,
one thing about me is I don't double back though. Like if he was a real ass nigga, he'll be in my corner when I take off. Mm-hmm. But if he not, then you get your ass left behind. I'm gonna go find another nigga that's equally yoked to me.
Mm-hmm. And then he gonna be going
love.
Is that true love?
That's going to get what you want.
No, it's not. If I end up falling in love with a nigga who got $50 million, I just end up falling in love with him.
And he gonna end up being your true love.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm tired of these damn 50-50, 30-30, 40, all that shit. I'm tired of these damn conversations because if my nigga, it's not gonna always be 50-50. My nigga might, it's not, I might have, it might be 70-30. I might be the 70, he might be the 30, or whatever. You don't know, man.
It ain't gonna be that.
You gonna be the 30.
You being the 70.
No, it's not.
You not gonna get no nigga for 30.
That's
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Okay, listen. Listen.
He gonna be the 30.
Okay, listen.
I mean, you gonna be the 30.
9 times out of 10.
I'll be the 30.
Every.
I
I'm 25.
ain't gonna be
You gonna be the 30.
I'm 25. Y'all a little more seasoned than me.
But you still gonna be the 30.
But I'm saying I done dealt with niggas who was not in the same success as me.
But you was fucking out though.
No, I was not. How you gonna tell me what the fuck I did? Exactly.
You was fucking out on Lil Daddy, man.
I was not.
Lil Daddy was just your high school sweetheart.
I was not.
You had this
I
nigga
promise.
play for motherfucking.
They so
Like
fucked
they said,
up.
like they
fucking out,
said,
man.
These
money
niggas got
don't
them
move
so
me.
fucked up.
You fucking out, man.
No, I'm not. Money don't
Can't
move
even
me.
imagine that a bitch just
Daddy drive me your
Ask me a
car.
question, answering my question.
Lil Daddy drive your car. You at work. You fucking off on Lil Daddy.
Bruh, no, I wasn't.
First of all, ain't
Man,
no
stop.
nigga driving my car.
Okay. I feel I'm targeted, bro.
Hold on.
I feel targeted.
Hold on.
That's your true love.
Hold on.
You love that nigga Dirty Draw.
He just
He
said-
just broke as fuck.
I love him in that season.
You waiting on him to come up.
I
He
love
said-
him in that
He
season.
said he's a chef. He got some.
Chef?
He got some.
He working on a new recipe with he lamb chop.
I'm sick of it.
You play some good.
I'm saying, Cam just said
What's the
she'll
move
be
with
the
little buddy
70.
with the blue eyes?
It's gonna be
Yeah.
like that in long-term relationship.
Cam lie about the 70.
How y'all gonna call me like? How
Hey.
am I?
You not finna be no 70.
That
But
might be what she want to
if
do.
you in a long-term relationship and you in a real true love, sometimes a nigga might fall off.
Yeah.
That's reality.
Yes.
Ain't no nigga gonna always be on top, bro.
You not finna start off a
Period. I'ma
relationship
catch
being
him when he
70.
fall.
I've done it before.
I'm gonna catch my nigga.
I've done it before. I've done it with a
For
nigga
some
ain't
reason,
had
they
always.
don't comprehend
I
it.
feel like if
Because
I'm with
it's
him,
just
and you
different
know, I hate
times
to
now.
say
I
like
don't
my
feel like
nigga.
nobody
I'ma
waiting
say
around
like
for no
my
nigga that
my
been fell
man,
off.
right.
The
Because
real
my
question
nigga
is
and
what
my
type
man
of
are two
bitches
different
y'all
things.
fucking
If I'm
with?
in
That's the
a
real
if I'm in
question.
a real serious relationship with somebody and my man has always held me down, he's always been a provider, he's always had my
Yes.
front and my back, and he's always been there for me.
Okay.
And my man slips and falls, or he trip, or shit gets slow for him, or whatever the case may be, I ain't got no problem picking up his slack because he's shown me the proof is in
Exactly.
the pudding.
Yeah,
that he can still lead.
he can still run that
He
shit
can
up.
still
Yes.
lead me. He can still be there.
How he
He
showed
can
you
still-
proof?
We done talked
Because
this
fell off.
different ways.
if we've been
talking
together,
this 8 different ways.
if we've been together for X amount of years and time again, and throughout the course of our whole relationship, he's
You done
always
always held it
10
down.
toes down,
Yeah.
and he done always done what the fuck he's supposed to do for me, and I done always had everything I needed and more.
Right.
And you mean this one time?
First
in
of all,
particular,
One bad
I can't
investment,
pick up your
investment
slack.
or
Yeah.
something happens.
and I got to do what
And
I
I gotta do what I gotta do to make
I'm
sure that
cool
we
with
stay
that,
afloat.
'cause I know my nigga
Because
gonna
I
come
didn't
back
always,
tenfold.
because my nigga didn't always poured into my business.
First
My
of
nigga
all-
always invested in me. This man always making sure that my shit good. You mean
Right.
to tell me that me being a woman of sound mind, that I gotta still be selfish and look at him crazy and walk the fuck away? No, because that means I was there for the wrong reason.
Exactly.
And you gotta check yourself if them the kind of bitches that you dating.
Thank
because
you.
anything can happen, especially as entrepreneurs.
Yes.
You gotta,
Anything.
you gotta
You
be
taking
real.
risks
You
every
gotta
day.
be-
Yes.
You gotta think logically about this shit. As entrepreneurs, you are one bad investment away from fucking some shit up.
Yeah.
Facts.
And you gotta be with the right person that's still gonna fuck with you regardless of that.
Yeah.
Even as a woman, because some men are superficial. There are superficial men out there that would be like, oh, she fuck her money up, she fuck her bag up, I'm letting that bitch go. She
Yeah.
ain't got shit, she don't want
Right.
shit. But what if she get it all back? You know what I'm saying? That's just like with a man. You can be a great provider. You know what I'm saying? You can be everything that this woman wants. Y'all can have a great relationship. You make the wrong investment. And let's just say somebody fuck you out of something and it's a substantial amount of money. But because you and your woman have built something and you done poured into her business and y'all done built her shit up, and let's just say you've been the sole provider, so all the money that she been making or whatever, y'all putting that shit in a nest egg. You know, y'all done made, other investments and done other things with it. 4 days like this, you will want your woman to have your back. You want a
Yeah,
woman
we
in your
want that.
corner.
So why don't you think that a
women
bitch that's a woman that literally has this type of man If you're loyal, like I'm not loyal to you.
Y'all gotta realize.
What if he don't never come back?
Y'all gotta realize.
He's a bum. That's a bum.
He's
That's
a bum.
different.
But at the same time, you gotta realize that a setback and falling off is two different things.
If he's still not planting the seeds to get to where he want to be,
exactly.
if he just sitting back and just been like, shit, I took an L,
I'm gonna let my woman take care of me forever.
No, but if he was like, okay, let me run my shit back up. Let me plant the seeds so that I could grow and get back on my feet.
Well, he fell again. He planted the seeds and the seeds didn't grow. He fell again.
But he's trying. He's a trying nigga.
Okay, he fell. Hold on.
What type of hoe?
Hold on.
He can't try too long now. He can't try too long now. He can't be trying too long and keep failing.
No.
That's your problem.
Nigga ain't no real husband. You got lucky.
That's your problem.
You got lucky.
That's your problem. That's unfortunate.
Fucked up decisions. You got lucky.
That's
You're
unfortunate.
not a hustler. You got lucky.
Real shit.
You got lucky. You're not a hustler.
No, real shit. I've been with a nigga when I first met him. He had his shit together. The nigga caught a case. He lost his car. He lost his job. He lost everything. But the type of woman I am, I was trying to build him back up. The nigga left me. Damn, how you leave me? And I'm trying to help you.
Because niggas don't even be on the field like that.
Because niggas not as solid as we are. They not as solid. That's why they can't even compute.
Exactly.
What the fuck we're saying.
I'm trying to stick beside you.
And
I'm trying to help you build back up. But it's like, that shit just a slap in the face because if it was me, I feel like if it was me, you'd be like, shit, I'm finna go fuck off. Like, fuck they talking about.
The average nigga, they can't compute it because they not that real. So
right.
they don't see how somebody can be that real to you. That's why,
right.
unfortunately, I feel sorry for a man with that mindset because it's like you'll never know, like you'll never have no real genuine connection because you always expecting even the person closest to you to not even hold you down. Like, what's the point of you even being in a relationship?
I feel like that's what make niggas
hustlers
though.
Kobe said,
I feel like that's what make a nigga a hustler.
What you said? The real person on your team is who?
My bitch.
Okay, so how can you think that and then think that if you fuck some shit up or if you have a bad investment that your woman not gonna hold you down? That's what
because
that's what that person is for.
I'm not even expecting her to be real for a nigga on zero.
Okay, G,
you gotta
expect you to be real with a nigga on zero.
That's how you see yourself. Then you only see yourself as good. You only see yourself as good. That's your mirror.
My nigga like that.
You only see yourself as much as you have.
I'm a realist, bro. I ain't tripping, bro.
But I'm saying, have you ever been in that situation?
I feel like perception is reality, and we all perceive life through a different lens. So if that's the lens that you perceive life through, and that's the energy that you putting out, then that's what you're gonna attract.
Yeah.
So until you change your mindset and the way that you handle other people, you only gonna keep getting that same shit.
You see yourself only as good as how much money you making. Yeah, you.
Right. What I'm saying,
yes, you do. That's why you see yourself. That's what it sounds like.
I just see myself as good as being able to, like she said, provide.
You're only as good as what you're
worth more than
that. That's sad though. If that's
you gotta raise
your provide nothing for you. I'm not finna just drag you. I'm not finna be in the house. You telling me what to do and all that crazy.
Why can a woman go through a season of providing?
A real woman, just because you down on your luck right now, that don't make you not still the man of the house. You still able to leave.
Okay.
I'm still
no. Okay, but I feel like what G saying. Or I don't know if he even saying this, but for me,
probably not.
That ain't he saying that.
I don't know if G even saying this, but for me, if I was to have a setback, I would expect for my girl to still be there for me.
Right.
If I completely fall off,
it's over, baby.
I understand it being over.
This shit fucked up.
If you fall off, you done. Like you ain't trying to build yourself.
If falling off means that you're now a bum, then nigga, you're a bum. I don't want no motherfucker. I don't want no bum around me. Fuck you.
No, it doesn't. If you're an entrepreneur,
if you been lit,
if that's the mentality that you got a bum mentality, then you're a bum.
Fall off and setback is two different things.
Okay, if you been lit for 7 years straight and then you go 1 year with a setback and then you bounce back, you ain't really fall off.
That's not a
year is falling off.
It's not.
How the fuck is a year not falling off to a hustler? A year, 365 days with a nigga on zero.
But you been up for 7 and 1. You had one bad year.
You up for 7. You fall off for a whole year. You been fucked up.
Now let me say
How
this.
the fuck I'm on for 7 years and I fall off for 365 days? What the fuck was I doing them 7 years?
Let me tell you this. Okay.
With the money.
So you better go read the Bible. People who are married will tell you this. People who are married will tell you this. They might be married for 20 years and they might have a span of 3 to 5 years where they marriage is shit. Like they not feeling each other the same way. But that don't mean that they don't love each other to the core.
Right.
That just means that y'all been together for so fucking long.
It's a season.
It's just a season.
Michelle Obama
It's
said
just a
she
season.
hated Barack for 10 years.
People, my friends who are
That's
married
a long
young,
time.
that's a
Yeah,
long
that's
time.
a long
Not feeling their partner, like shit not meshing how it was meshing 2 years ago. But that don't mean that their connection not ready. That don't mean that they're not gonna come back from this one bad season that they had.
Oh, my bad.
You just gotta change your mentality. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is. This is, you can only see as far as, you know, your mind will let you.
Right.
So
that's the
one
part
day you may learn.
Because
I just don't have no expectations on falling off.
Okay,
Like, that's
but
crazy.
okay, but at the same time, what you not finna
you want nobody
what you
to
not
want me when I fell
finna
off.
what you not finna tell me is that
leave me.
if you was on for 7 years, you had a year off, and then you backlit for the next 8 years. You not finna say that you didn't really fall off.
It was a setback.
It was a setback. It was a 1 year
It was a
setback.
bad season. Like, you
And
just
that's
had a bad
okay.
season.
It happens.
That
Okay,
happens
so like
as
Roy said then,
people.
so like
as
Kobe
people.
asked y'all, what's the time frame? How long do you give a nigga to be on that?
I feel like it depends on
on what you're doing, on what you
depends on
see them
what you're
actively
doing.
doing.
I feel like a year is too damn long, and I feel like y'all should like that.
If you see what
If a
he's
nigga feel like a year is
actively
too long,
doing,
why would you not like that?
No, that's
But you
why
see,
I said
I
with
feel like
Michelle.
I feel like it's cool.
I feel like
for-
it is way
I feel
too
like,
long.
I feel like when you say
365 days.
I feel like when you say it, it's like, oh
What?
yeah, a year is too long. But I feel like
That's a
when
long
you're
time.
in it every single day and you waking up to this person,
This
and you
shit rough.
see them putting in their efforts, like you said,
Yeah.
entrepreneurship is a
hard.
nasty game. This
Yeah.
shit is
It's
hard.
crazy.
And if I see you getting up every day, putting your best foot forward, I see that you're trying.
Yeah.
I can't kick you while you down. I just
Facts.
can't do it.
And
Yeah.
then
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
What if it's
Especially
hindering
nobody
you
I
though?
really love. Huh?
and
What if it's hindering you though?
how is it hindering?
Because
How
you
is it
can't
hindering
because you
me?
can't buy these fabrics because now you got to pay the rent. You can't buy these goddamn.
She can buy the fabrics because while her man was holding it down, she was putting
running
down
up her
her
bag.
reserve.
No?
Yeah.
We talked about
I
this
set
too.
my,
It's
I already
like,
set
if your
myself
man,
up
if you got a
for day
real,
like this was ever
if you
to
got a
come.
real partnership and you making money, your girl making money. If you are taking care of the household, your woman, if she's really your
Yeah.
partner, how she's supposed to be
That
your
ain't
partner.
falling off then, y'all. That's the, like the perfect.
What is What is
That's like
falling
the
off?
perfect
Okay,
definition
okay,
of falling.
but-
Like, that's
okay.
like the perfect situation of falling off.
Okay,
If
okay.
I fall off my girl
Wait.
rich, I didn't fall off.
Let me give you an example that what they
If
said.
I help my girl get rich and I fell off,
Hold on.
I ain't fall
All right,
off.
let me give you an example what they said.
I put you on.
This true story. It's like 2017. I get busted. They take all my money out the house.
Yeah.
I'm in the county. They take my cars and everything. When I get out the county, I'm, you know, the process is like 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
My girl stay outside the county jail for 5 hours till I get outside till they release me.
Exactly, because
When
you
I get
held her the fuck
outside,
down.
bro. It's true story. She had $10,000 in cash. Babe.
But that ain't falling off.
Bro, I won't say I was fell because I still had money in the
Yeah, that ain't
streets.
falling off.
So I told her like, no, I'm straight. I'm a hustle. I'm gonna get this shit back.
That's not falling off though,
But
Cole.
that's what they. But I'm
That's
saying,
all that they saying. Though.
That's
If you
what
got
they
somebody
saying,
that's
though.
been taking care of you, if I see
I'm
that they
taking care
done
of
took
her.
all your cash out of the house, they done took all your
She
car.
don't know
So
I got
right
the money in
now,
the
you
street.
got to start over.
You know what I'm
Let's talk about
talking
Gucci
Hold
and
on.
Keisha.
All right, hold on. I ain't talking about them. I ain't talking about them because they ain't
Prime
no fall off
example.
either. This man gave her money.
True.
And
I'm
she
finna be locked up.
doubled it.
Exactly. That's not a fall off then.
'Cause
We
that's-
doing that together. That ain't no
That shit-
fall off. What
that's
I'm
'cause
talking
she
about
was
is
smart and did the right
just like an
thing.
old
That
ass
was
movie
all the
like
money he
Fences
had.
with Denzel Washington shit.
Right.
Them folks was in there when that man wasn't making no money. They were arguing about bread and shit. That's falling off when we arguing because you done went broke. You fell off.
Right, go ahead. Go
Y'all
ahead.
talking about falling off like y'all finna still walk around the house happy and shit.
Yeah, go
It
ahead,
don't
man.
work like that.
Yeah, go ahead,
When
man.
this nigga went from whatever he had that you liked to nothing.
Go
You're
ahead.
frustrated.
Go
I don't
ahead.
even want to fuck you no more. I gotta pay for shit. I ain't going for that.
Go ahead.
Who really finna do that?
Go ahead.
That's cap, bro.
That's not
Who
every.
really
That's
doing
not
that?
every female.
Go ahead.
This is 2023. You ain't got no bread. You dead. You
Yeah.
dead. There's too many niggas with bread, bro. Just like I said, blue chase everywhere. Why am I finna sit here and argue with this nigga about bread
I
and
agree.
groceries and shit? Bro, just let me go.
Blue checks in the
Be a
DM.
real nigga and let me go. Get your shit together. If I'm still here when you do it, kudos. We'll work this shit out. But other than that, I'm not finna sit there and hold no bitch down until I figure it out. Why? Why?
If you got a friend that's fucked up, would you just leave your friend?
I'm gonna do what I can in the beginning, but if that shit keep going, bro, you a fuck up.
That's the same.
That's kind of the same thing that we're saying,
same
though.
How?
If you're not
thing.
showing that you're not trying to improve,
Y'all
then
said a
that's
year.
the problem.
A year?
Sometimes it might take a year.
A year?
A
Sometimes it
year
might
is
take a
only
year.
a year is only a long time now because of social media because you seeing folks. show
That's
their
what I'm
everyday
saying, though.
life
We can't act
every
like
day.
that don't exist.
Facts.
It's the real. It ain't even got nothing to do with what you
Social
see.
media
Social media ain't
Ain't
real.
even
The
real.
fuck?
That's what I'm
That
saying.
shit ain't real.
Bro,
You
that's
can be
what I'm
basing
saying.
it
And
off
it be
of social
bitches
media.
with all type of
about the
That shit
bitches.
social
I'm
media
talking
ain't
about-
real. If you basing your life off of social media, that's your first problem. That's the first problem.
That's what I just said.
G.
I'm not talking about social media though.
Okay, on average
You
we
just
live,
said it, though.
bro. On average we live 75 years. If you have 1 year of a fuck up, you did not fall off.
Bro.
You didn't.
You didn't, bro.
Alright.
You talk about 1 year out of 75.
Anyway, though, so we our guest on the show. Okay, we just want to highlight our guest real quick before we wrap it up. You know, shout out to my sis Jayla for coming. Jayla, let the people know, like, you know, she's, of course, y'all know her from Bad Girls Club, from Baddies, but she also is a designer. She's been featured in Forbes. She has a clothing line. Her fire-ass new Letterman jackets just dropped.
She ain't got no lids on now, y'all.
She what?
The men's collection will actually be out by the spring. Thank you very much.
Get it right.
Tell us about your, you know, your brand. Let people know, like, how they can shop with you.
So my brand is called Normal Culture. You can shop with me at normalculture.com. You can also stay tapped in with me on Instagram and on Twitter. Both of the handles are Normal Culture, and it's just spelled the traditional way, Normal Culture, all together. But yeah, I've had my brand for 7 years. I started off just doing like hats and t-shirts, selling them out of my trunk or whatever, and then my brand progressed over the years, and then I went into cut and sew and actually designing like pieces or whatever.
Design what now?
Pieces.
Oh.
And so so I did Miami Swim Week last summer, and that was the biggest platform that I had ever showcased on, and the largest show that I had ever done. And because of my hard work, I was featured in Forbes as one of the top 10 designers, one of the top 10 highlights from Fashion Week, and it's hundreds of brands that showcase or whatever. But one of the things that the article highlighted was that, like, I have cutting edge designs. Like, a lot of the bikinis I make are very like high cut, very sexy, but my price point is very affordable for the average working woman. So I don't price gouge people, and then I also use very quality materials with everything that I do, and all of my stuff is locally sourced and made here in America.
For sure.
So, and I'm a minority-based business, so everyone that works for my company is a minority of some type of way. And I try to put a lot of emphasis on that, and a lot of the people that work with me are black women. I try to hire as many black women and incorporate as many black women into my company as I can. And it might not always be like on a consistent basis, but whenever I have room to work with a black woman, especially in the creative space, whether it's a makeup artist, a stylist, a photographer, or just whatever it is, however I can incorporate another black woman into something that I'm doing, I try to do that as much as possible, or just a minority in general. But that's pretty much what it is. And so, to his point, while he was trying to throw shade, I do have menswear coming. That'll be out in the spring.
Okay.
So.
That's what's up. Yeah, I love it.
We looking forward to it.
Period.
Cam.
Tell us about you.
So I got my podcast. This is the first time I'm putting this out there. I got my own podcast coming called The Thing About Cam. And it's gonna basically be about how I maneuver about like being a mom, being young, being from Birmingham, a small city, and I used to be a college basketball player. So just transitioning from college basketball to real life, and basically like a lot of people may know I almost died a couple months, like in a car. I had a bad car accident, so they gonna see how I deal with my anxiety, PTSD, all that stuff. So I'm excited about that. My TikTok going crazy.
Nah, for sure.
Okay.
The Tubi video.
That's what's up.
My TikTok going crazy
Crazy
right
up on
now.
that motherfucker.
Yeah, so I've done work. I've been on Wild 'N Out Live tour. I've been with Desi Banks. I've been around. Desi also like got me an opportunity to Detroit too.
Go.
Shout out to Detroit Reed too, because he the one who put me on for real.
Okay.
And he put me in rooms like with Toby and Fats,
Okay.
Jacquees, Rich Homie Quan, and Rotimi, all that stuff. Like, that's just a blessing. I'm still trying to find my way into the creative industry, entertainment, all that stuff. So, but I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I'm just ready to just break the ceiling, and that's it. I'm right there though.
For sure.
That's what's up. We love to see it.
I feel like we always chat. You know, I feel like our podcast and y'all podcast, we show a lot of love to each other.
Right.
And that's one thing I do fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all doing that shit, honestly. from just a Birmingham perspective, just like you were saying earlier about the artists and about people like yourself, entertainers, it give them a reason to come to Birmingham if we have platforms for these people to even come on.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people skip over this shit because there wasn't nothing here for them to come.
Right.
I'm gonna come do one I might well not stop the tour bus for one radio show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
If
I
can
also
come
wanna-
hit spots.
I also
then
want to
fuck
shout
with
out YS and Too Official
For sure.
because Too
Yes.
Official.
For sure.
We've been in talks with him. You know, he's with Quality Control,
Yeah.
so he's like, when he come in the city, we the first podcast. He kind of like,
sure.
listen, come do this, come do that, like talk to these people and stuff like that. So that's a blessing because
Shout
I'm
out
not
to
gonna lie, we just started in May, so for us to be already almost like it's not a lot to what other podcasts, but it's almost at 1,000
Nah, y'all doing y'all thing.
in a couple of months. Like that's just a blessing to me because
Facts.
I ain't see it being like that, but I always saw myself being in entertainment. Like I didn't see myself doing anything else. So I just I want to give my flowers to them too, because they really put me on to certain stuff.
That's what's up.
That's
I
what's
beat
up.
the fuck out you in basketball.
You crazy as hell. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to gym at 5 a.m. in the morning too, and I'm telling you, every time I walk in the gym, they be trying to underestimate me, kill them every time.
Bro, you going to play with old white man.
No, I'm not. I'm with real ballers, real hoopers.
You going to play with old white man.
Man, come on, what you want to do? Set a date.
Right.
Period. Line it up.
And yeah, and
Line it
record it.
Line
And
it up.
record
On
it.
my mama, on my son, I'm going to be like
He thought he was everybody basketball.
I got to see this.
elbow in the post, all
I
that
got to
shit.
see
So you
this.
gonna put? I'm 140
I don't give a
pounds. Of
fuck.
course you gonna put me in the pole.
I don't give a fuck. It's basketball. I'm trying to win. What the fuck you talking about?
Oh my
You
God.
slow. Your feet too slow. For me.
Crazy as fuck, girl. I play point guard, girl.
Oh,
Well, shit, goddamn. Only thing I gotta say, bro, like she had said something about Birmingham being a small city, but we really the biggest, and we gonna end it just like that.
we the next city.
sure.
We that city.
For sure.
The
Period.
That city.
Period.
We
I
ain't-
fuck with Birmingham.
I ain't never seen no
love
horses in
Birmingham.
motherfucker. You seen horses in LA?
Yeah.
Y'all, I ain't never seen no motherfucking horses in Birmingham.
For real?
Man, I'm from
It don't be
Birmingham.
horses.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I did.
I just seen horses when I
don't
moved to
think
McCall and
so.
McCall.
Oh,
Okay, I'm about to say, I'm sure somebody around this bitch got a, on 280, them ranches on 280 and shit, they got horses
I'm
out
just
there.
talking shit, though. I got, hey, Mike, you got some more food left?
That's what we got going, man. If everybody good?
Yeah.
Everybody good. We appreciate y'all coming on.
Yes,
man.
I loved having the two ladies
for sure.
on
I
with me
fuck with
today.
Thank y'all for having
Thank
us.
you guys so much for having me. I think that this is absolutely great. I just
Right.
want to give y'all a shout out
Appreciate
and
it.
say
Thank
keep
you.
going, keep putting Birmingham on the map. Keep having good ass conversations and just keep pushing the envelope. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all got a good thing going and I'm glad that y'all gave me the opportunity to come in and kick shit with y'all today.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man. Every time you in the city, you gotta stop by.
I definitely will.
Period.
21 by the podcast, man, and we out. Know what I'm talking about?